Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? I want to welcome you guys back to Kiki Loves Nigeria. And today we're going to talk about something, um, this video that I saw last night. And the video had some interesting points in it, okay? And it was ES's video. It was a video she was talking about, she was leaving Ghana. And she was talking about, she was giving her reasons why she was leaving Ghana, okay? And she went on to tell us a little more about different things that she was going through since she's been there. Okay, but before we go on, let me introduce myself, okay? Hi, my name is Kiki Loves Nigeria, and this is my show. And on my show, we talk about anything, and well, I like to call this our show, okay? Because on this show, wait a minute, y'all. On this show, we all work together to present the information. So I can't, it's not fair for me to say it's my show, because if I say it's my show, it seems like I do it all by myself. And that's not true, because there's no way I could do all this all by myself and know all of this all by myself, because how could I? I can't be in all these places at one time. So I like to call it our show. So on our show, what we do in this community, we talk about anything and everything that impacts your repatriation journey, okay? Even if you're not repatriating to West Africa, even if you're just visiting West Africa, you need to be aware of what's going on in this community, so when you get there, you'll know how to deal with these things, okay? So we have been talking about the passport grannies, all right? Now, one of the passport grannies, one of the people we had talked about was ES, right? But I'd said from the beginning that I never thought ES was a passport granny, simply because of the qualifications of the person, what we said the criteria was, and that they dealt with small boys. Well, we knew from her ex, which was Prince Ayoko, that he was not a small boy. He's a rich man. And we knew that was not the case. And we knew that what really caused that relationship to end was that when they did a divination to see if she could marry Prince Ayoko, they said no. They said no. The elders said no. So after that, and that's what you got to understand about Africa, which is so different from here, is that once they tell you no, you can't do it. Well, you can do it if you want to, but you'll probably have bad luck, and nothing will probably work out between you and that person. So it's better to respect your elders and your ancestors and do what they say. Because, excuse me, if the ancestors come back and they do a divination and they say, no, you can't marry this person, it's usually because, I'm going to just be honest, it's because the person has bad character, okay? They picked up on something that you probably don't know about, but they can see it because they have the spirit to see. They're seers, so they can see, okay? So they see what's going on, and they see this person character is bad. And if we let this person, if you marry this person and she becomes a part of our royal family, even if she doesn't birth children, she has access to our children. She has access to our women. She'll bring that bad character and she'll bring that on them. So they don't do that. So to stop all that from happening, they said no. They said, this person, no, you can't marry her. But they were nice enough to let her stay, which I thought was odd, okay? Because if her character is not good enough for her to marry, then why would they let her stay, with the royal family? Why let her stay there? Because she's going to get angry and she's going to bring more of that bad character energy into where you people live at. And as we've seen from the videos, that's exactly what she did. She was bringing other men there. Well, she was bringing her current relationship, her current husband there while she was living in this man's house. That's bad character, okay? You can't even do that here and think you're going to get away with that. So she did some type of live. I don't know if she was reacting to what we were talking about, or if, I don't know, she said her and her husband got in an argument. Okay. So I thought that was odd too, because instead of you go calm down, he go calm down, you go and make a live YouTube video about your husband. I thought that was completely odd also. Okay. But then she took the video down earlier today, because that's the games that she plays. So while we're talking, she may even take it down again. Who knows? But even if she does take it down, I have my points that we can talk about. I just can't show you the video if she takes it down. It's currently up, but she may take it down because she may not like what I'm saying. And then she's going to decide, well, I'm going to just take the video down. So we don't know, because this woman, from what I see, what I've been seeing over the years, is a game player. A game. She thinks she's a master manipulator. She really believes she's a witchy witch. She really believes that. And the one earring, that's what that means. That's what that means. Okay. So ES is not fooling me. You know, she's not fooling me. Now, all this disrespecting the prince and his family, that is so unbelievable. And to make other Black women think that they can do that. This one woman, remember the woman who came on here and she was disrespecting him? Do y'all know that's against, like, they can really do something to you for that? You're insulting them. You're insulting a chief and his family. Just like in Gambia, you can't insult the president or anybody in his family. You can't say nothing about them. Do you know it's the same? It's the same. So Prince Yoko is being nice. But back in the day, off with your head, baby doll. You don't talk about us like that because you can't have your way. So you think you're going to disrespect the whole family? Who does that? Who does that? I'm sorry. Let me get back on point. So the video was made members only earlier today. All right. So it may be still up by the time we get to, and it may not be. But like I said, y'all know I'm always ready. I'm ready for whatever, video or not. I know what I got to say. Okay. So that's what we're talking about today. So I'm looking at this woman talking about how she love her husband, but the husband don't love her, and how she done been through this, that, and the third in Ghana, and she can't leave, and don't nobody love her. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh. So maybe that's what happens when you disrespect the prince and his whole family. Maybe that's what happens. You think? You think you're going to have some time? I'm sitting, I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, I'm talking out loud, saying, maybe this is what happens, How do you think you're going to live in Ghana after you talked about this man and his whole family like that? Let me tell y'all what I do. When I break up with somebody, I break up with the country. I kid y'all not. I break up with the country. Okay? I love the country, but hey, deuces, I'm out. Because when me and him break up, I feel like I had no more business in that country. I have no more business in that country. It ain't no reason for me to even be there. And that's for real. So I quit. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm not staying there because there's no reason for me to be there, because people are going to judge me harshly for that relationship because we're not, because, they feel like marriages should last no matter what. Okay. I'm not like that. I don't believe in that. Okay. So they look at you harshly, especially when it's the woman who decides I'm out and I'm done. Okay. So that's why I just leave, because I'm not dealing with all that. I quit going to the parties. I quit kicking it with the people. I'm like, no, because I know how they are. I know how they are. When you get a divorce, they look down on you. So I'm like, no. It's 54, I think it's 54 African countries. It's 14 West African countries. I can go to any one of them. Any one of them. So that's how I look at it. So the fact that she thought she could just sit in this man's country where he got connections and see, she don't understand. She thinks she one of them people, ignorant and arrogant, think they know everything. She in this man's country, disrespecting him, thinking he ain't got connects over in everywhere in Ghana. Don't she realize the cheese are connected? She don't realize that, huh? She don't realize that, huh? She don't think that the chief in the other village looking at her like, I can't believe you talking to this man and talking about this man's family like this. She don't realize that, huh? She just think the Ghanaian people are cool. What you talking about? They prince like that. They chief like that. They culture like that. You think they're cool with that. But they're not. But they're not like us. They're not going to make a YouTube video. You know what they're going to do? They're going to go get their little thing like this, put their little stuff in there, and they're going to start stirring it up. Stirring it up. That's exactly what they're going to start doing. And it don't even have to, it won't, and this is how cold they are with it. It won't even be anybody in this man's family. It definitely won't be him. It'll be the little old lady who lived down the street, who feel like this young man, this young chief, this young prince let you in, and he went out there and he worked. He did manual labor for you, woman, you. He got dirty for you. And you disrespect him and the whole crew because of what? Because the ancestors, which he got nothing to do with that, because this man went and told, he had, for them to even say no, he had to go ask them. He had to go ask them. So he was serious about this. They said no. So she gets mad because he won't disrespect his whole entire culture, his whole entire family for her. So she decides, well, I'm going to get me somebody else with some muscles, whose chest is big as mine, and he can pop it up and down. Yeah, that's what I want. Muscles big as I don't know what. I want that. And I'm going to flash that in everybody's face because my mind is so small that I think every woman wants that. And then after you do all of that, you have the nerve to think you're going to continue to build this Bansu village on this man's land, on his ancestral land. You think that? You thought that? And then you got mad because he covered it up. He tore it down and put the. What did you think? What did you think was going to happen? And so I'm watching this video and she's still talking about this man. I'm like, well, if you mad at your husband, why are you still talking about the prince? What he got to do with it? Well, and that's why my mind's still kicking and thinking, oh, you know what he got to do with it? She knows she ain't never going to have no happy relationship. She knows she ain't going to never have no peace. She knows she ain't going to never have nothing in Ghana. Because that's the way it goes with Africans. Africans stick together, honey. You didn't know? You're a whole different ethnic group than them. You didn't know? Not only are you a different ethnic group, you're a woman. And she told us, y'all, that she performed oral sex on this man. What? I'm looking at the TV, Lord, and I'm like, what kind of woman is this? What kind of woman is this? Even if that's what you do, why did you think we needed to know that? Because you thought that was going to humiliate him? No, girl, that's humiliating you. And you talking about you cooking, you cleaning, you giving him the coochie. Yeah. Not only that, you giving him the oral, you doing it all. And you ain't even his wife? You're not even his wife? And then you get mad? You get mad because they say no? Well, honey, if you doing all of that, and you doing all that and on their ancestral land, you think they're going to say yes to you? No, they're not. They're not. It don't work like that. And how do I know this? She told us. She told us. Thinking she humiliating him, she humiliating herself. And we're talking about a 50-something-year-old woman with grown children. Grown children. That she ain't seen in I don't know how long because she want to run around Africa and think she going to use her coochie to get what she wants. And y'all want to say she's so smart. She's so smart. If she was so smart, she wouldn't be using coochie coupons. Okay. Because I don't have to use coochie coupons because I got up here and in here. And I'm a real person. I'm not fake. So when you fake, yeah, you got to use coochie coupons to get what you want. And then you get mad when they reject your deposit. Then you want to come out and talk about them. Oh, they so broke. I'm paying for this. I'm paying with YouTube money. With YouTube money, y'all, YouTube money is so iffy. It is unbelievable. What I make on YouTube, I make one day tutoring. Okay? One day tutoring. I told you, I sincerely do this to help my community, to let you know these people are fake, these people are phony, these people are scammers, these people are nothing. These people are wannabe witches. UN showed you. I showed you UN's video where she went to that school to do what? To learn what? Witchcraft. This woman really thinks she can do witchcraft. But my question is, if you so into the arts, how can you just get out like that? You can't just quit. It's like trying to quit Christianity. How can you quit Christianity? You can't quit that. Not when you were raised in that. That's why I tell people when they say, are you a Christian? How can I not ever be a Christian? Tell me that. When I was raised in that, from the time I was birthed, they were whispering Jesus' name in my ear before I could even speak. And you think I can forget that? You think I can truly break off from that? No, you can't. It becomes who you are. This witchcraft is who she is, people. Look at all the different religions. Look at all the different spiritualities she's practiced. That's why they rejected her, y'all. They knew it. They can see it people who can do this for real, divination, the seers for real, they can see it. They saw it all over her. They were like, no, this woman is evil. This woman is not right. This woman plays with the dark arts. Why y'all think she keep wearing the one earring and then when you ask her about it, she want to get an attitude? ES is playing with nobody but herself. I showed y'all the Queen's Lodge or whatever. Is that what it's called? The Queen's Lodge? Is that what it's called? The hotel. The hotel. I told y'all. If this man is broke, how did he finish that? If he was dependent on her money, how did he finish that? Look at I showed y'all all the cattle. If he got all those cattle, and he depended on her, where did he get all them cattle from? Her? This is a person who tries to practice the art of seduction. She's embraced the spirit of seduction, okay? Because whether you know it or not, you're going to embrace spirits and you're going to invite them in. So she's invited this seduction spirit in, and she thinks it works magic. And some people it will work on, but it only worked for so long. It only worked for so long. That's why she can't never get the man for real. Because they mamas and everybody else is praying, breaking them little weak curses, breaking them little weak magic. Because they know it's loose women out there like that who are going to use the coochie to try to get whatever they want. Put a ton of makeup on your face, but don't care how the rest of you look. She put so much makeup on, she changed how she look. But dude, look how the rest of her look. She'll throw on some garbage, won't even care. Only reason she start caring is because somebody said something about it. Y'all don't know what y'all dealing with. These people want to worship and play with the dark arts. And then they want to come on YouTube and they want to use that on you, because I keep telling you, it travels through the airways. It's in the Bible, people. It's in the Bible. Don't say, oh, that's the. No, it's in the Bible. God warned you about this nonsense. He warned you about this nonsense a long, long, long time ago. And now we have social media, and they found their way to social media. And then they want to say, I'm making this woman look bad. No, it's like the prince said, it's your character, lady. It's your characters that's making you look bad. I'm not doing this. You're doing this. You're the one talking about you sucking somebody's you know what. Who says that? Who? What? And even if that's what you do, why do you think that's important? We need to know that. Why did you think I don't get that. I don't. And I don't get why you gave the policeman your phone number. The spirit of seduction. You're supposed to be so upset about you and your husband, but you giving the police officer your phone number? You talking about you networking, girl? Why? Tell that to somebody else. That's why all these women running over there being passport grannies, because of you. You the queen of the passport grannies. I done figured it out. You the queen of the grannies. You the one singing out the signal. That's why you said all these hood rats coming over here. And I'm like, well, how she know about that? Don't know hood rats be writing me talking about going to Africa? Because no, they know who the queen is. They know who's sending out the message. Come over there and get muscles. Come over there and get the best sex of your life when you really ain't getting none. Especially after they marry you, because game over. Game over. I got you. This house is in my name. This land is in my name. I don't care if your name is on the paper. It belongs to me. Now, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I study this for real. For real. I know how it's going to go down in the end. She owns nothing. Nothing. Don't y'all get that? But y'all running over there, marrying them. Oh, bye. This is my house. This is my project. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. That's his, girl. You just building it for him and his kids. Keep it a buck. Okay, like she said, their family is number one. Their family is number one, especially if he got feelings for that woman. Especially if he's still with that woman and he want to be with that woman, he going to look out for that woman and he going to use you to do it. And you know what it is? You knew the assignment. You knew the assignment. But see, when you get in the assignment, she didn't like it. Because now that I'm looking at these videos, I'm like, Dad, it look like ain't nobody there but her. He ain't never in the videos. And when he is in the videos, he just working. He working or he eating. But it don't look like, it don't look like no couple living. A couple living, he gonna be laying on the couch sleep. You gonna see him laying on the couch sleep. Laying on her sleep. Them watching TV together. Them going on walks together. You're going to see a normal, what couples do. Middle-aged couples, what they do. And I'm like, oh, we don't see none of that. I'm really paying attention. I'm like, you don't see nothing. I'm like, did this man even, after that video, I'm like, this man don't even live with her. This man got to make his rounds. Because come on, Kiki, he got 2 wives. He got 2 wives. Because, honey, he got money. He got money. He got money. So, of course, he has 2 wives. Of course he does. And he lives in the village, so he's traditional. He's traditional. So, of course, he has 2 wives. And children. Children everywhere. Children here, children there, children everywhere. Especially if he's traditional, because he's going to want that. And then you want to come on here and talk about Prince Yoko using you, playing you and his whole family. You played yourself. Like he said, you're a doubt and you don't even know you're a doubt. You think you're royalty. Girl, royalty don't use coochie coupons. They keep it locked down, girl. They keep it locked down, legs closed. Like Tupac said, legs closed, head up, eyes open. That's how royalty move. They don't move with their legs open, honey. And you obviously open your legs for lots of people because that's how you pay people. Because right after that, we see you in the bed with Vin Man. Remember, you filmed that. You filmed that. You ain't got it on the video, remember? I don't know no royalty who move like that. So in this video, I'm sorry. I got off track. Please forgive me. Where are we now? So that's what we're talking about tonight. And like I said, I'm talking about this because I need to educate you. I need to educate you and let you know this passport granny stuff ain't cool. And that's probably why her relationships broke down, because she wanted to emasculate them. And they said, back up, bruh. Back it up. Back it up. I don't need you or your money. I wanted you. I wanted you because you pretended to be one way, but when things didn't go your way, you turned into somebody else and you thought you was going to emasculate me. So I ain't got time for you. That's what I truly think happened. Because see how she keep belittling this man and humiliating this man? Remember, that's what women who emasculate men do. And they do it in public. She keep on doing this. She supposed to be talking about her and Ben Man, how he don't love her. But you talking about Prince Yoko. What do he got to do with you and Ben Man? And I'm like, oh, one of the little old ladies down the street been doing some root work. Because you better believe them little old ladies in that village love him. You better believe that, because that man is very respectful. He's very humble. He's very respectful. Because I don't know no chiefs and no princes out there getting dirty in the mud like that for you, for somebody else. They can tell somebody else go do that for them. But he wanted to do that for you. And what do? You belittle him and you try to humiliate him. That's why I'm changing my whole view. This woman is the queen. The queen. She invented the passport granny. How long she been in Africa? She said 5 years. She said 5 years, right? She been in Africa for 5 years. She been in there for 5 years. She the queen of it. She been to Ghana. She been to with Prince Yoko. Now she had the nerve to go get up with Ben Man, and she talking about that's not working. See, this stuff you got to fix before you go over there going through doing all that. This the stuff you got to fix before you do that. And quit trying to think you could use what you got down there to control people, places, and things. So let's go I'm gonna try to, oh God, look at all these comments. So let me try to do these comments real quick, and then we gotta get to this video. But that's why I'm doing this, because I gotta educate people. This passport granny stuff is not cool. It's gonna get you messed up and stuck like her. Because that's what she is at this point. She messed up and she stuck like Chuck. All right. But she got herself, Chuck. She got herself in that situation, thinking she's smart. Thinking she, I don't know what she thinking, honey. But like my grandma say, honey, you thought like Randy. You ate SHIT and you thought it was candy. That you won't be thinking about Randy no more. But yes, she will, because she don't think she did nothing wrong. She's still blaming Prince Yoko for what she did. Okay, Kiki, why are you always right? I couldn't believe my ear. I know. I'm telling y'all. I know, and she's not leaving Ghana, y'all. That's just a game. Y'all know how many times she done got mad and act like a little kid and said, I'm leaving Ghana. This is a grown woman. And every time she get mad, Mr. Jones says, you are on it. Yep. Every time she get mad, she want to say, I'm leaving Ghana. Well, get up and go. Get up and go. We're waiting for you to get up and go. What's going on with ES? Married to a Gambian says she is over there crying, talking about leaving. I can't watch her. She's too slow. I had to speed it up. She too slow. Yeah, all of that. Especially when she being fake, honey. Because nobody's listening to that fakeness. Nobody is listening to that fakeness, honey. Ain't nobody got time for fakeness. Nobody has time for fakeness. You know what? Women are passing away in Africa. Nobody has time for fakeness. She is a damaged lady. I'm praying. Thank you, Miss Millie. Thank you. So you need to go back home and you need to get your life right. And you need to stop blaming this man and his whole family for what's going on with you. That's what you need to stop doing. Because you're making people angry. Because if I'm getting angry, how y'all think his people feel? Okay? How y'all think his people feel? And you are insulting that's against their whole, that's basically against the law. I'm about to show y'all in 1 second. Edra says, oh my God, this rambling lie, I know, was just a bunch of word salad saying nothing, just hoping people in the air. Yeah, just holding people in the airtime, cash gifts and gossiping. That's what she want. Because see, last night people were giving her money. Okay, so she needs money. So whenever y'all know when they want money, they're gonna do a sob story. They're gonna get robbed or they're gonna do a sob story. Okay, so he don't love me. He just now didn't love you last night, or did he just stop loving you last night? What happened? Remember the long game. Yes. But see, she done got him set up. He don't need no long game. He got a nice house, honey. He got everything, all that belonged to him. He got a nice house. He got some nice land. Y'all seen how he was living in that video. No offense to you, man, but we saw how you was living in that video. And now we see how you living. All right, so it's simple. It's simple. It's real simple. And that ain't going nowhere. Lisa Love says, it's deplorable trying to further humiliate someone during a downtime in their life. Do better. So do you think you think when you post a video and people respond to the video or people comment on the video, you think that's kicking somebody when they're down? So us giving us our opinion is kicking somebody when they're down? Well, not on this channel. We consider it freedom of speech, and you can say whatever you want to say over here. So you might want to leave, okay? Because we're going to keep on. We only just begun. You don't know how we do it over here, honey. We're going to do it till we can't do it no more, okay? We make you ashamed to even come outside when we get done with you, okay? Yeah, do you tell CNN? No, they don't tell CNN to do better. They don't tell none of them to do better. Wonderful. They talk about, yeah, they do. They do. But that's okay, though. And we telling the truth, honey. We just commenting on what this woman said. She said last night that she performed oral sex on this man and she was not even his wife. And you on here supporting some woman like that, you should be ashamed, honey. You should be humiliated and ashamed of yourself. Hello, Places and Spaces says, y'all are here early. Yeah, y'all was on here early. I was like, oh, it's about to go down on here. They all on here early. They ready to talk. Yeah, because it was ridiculous, y'all. This is ridiculous. This is what that's why they all on here blaming Ghana. They get it from her. And she's so passive aggressive. She's a narcissist who's passive aggressive. Okay. And look, in my opinion, this is my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose people, but this is what from what I've studied, her characteristics is a narcissist that's passive aggressive. Okay. Because in the whole time she's dogging them, talking about nobody loved me over here. Nobody treated me right over here. I never felt welcome over here, but I love you, Ghana. I love you, Ghana. I love you so much, Ghana. Who's supposed to believe that? Who's supposed to believe that? I would agree with you. And I believe KLN. I don't know who that is. Oh, Kiki loves Nigeria. It does too much at times. However, some folks have brought it into this Martha Stewart version of Africa, and you are getting burned. Let me read this again. So she's saying to Lisa, on an ordinary day, I would agree with you and somebody else. I believe Kiki loves Nigeria does too much at times. Oh, really? Honey, I don't do enough. Trust me. I don't do enough. I wish I could do more. I wish I could do more. I wish I could do so much more. However, some folks have brought into this Yes, Martha Stewart version of Africa, and they're getting burned. Yes, because I told y'all she's sending out the message, the passport granny message. She is the queen, y'all. It's just been revealed to us who is the queen and who is doing this nonsense. She is, because y'all see her over there cooking and breaking things from scratch and acting like Ben Man is just up there loving on her, and he probably ain't even there. He probably come over there once a week, and she probably got a call and go off for him to do that. That's probably why she wanted to go in the woods so bad, to get him away from that village so he could be away from his family, so she could have him to herself, because she knows she got to share. Oh, Edra's in the house. Oh, hey, Edra. Okay. Social media is awash with these gone left stories. Even some of the OGs are tapping that. Well, then they shouldn't be liars, okay? They shouldn't, you know, because we're tired of it. You know, we're tired of people coming to us, playing with us, lying to us, telling us it's something that it's not. Okay, she's on here telling us that it's something that it's not. And then she even told us last night that she had been lying to us. She told us that. She said that they created this, what we see. That means it ain't real. That means when the camera go off, she's there lonely. That's why her clothes look like that, because she really depressed. Because I'm like, look what she had on today doing that lie. An old balled up shirt, and she always got to make it look sexy, and then she gonna open it and show her bra. But I'm like, why do you have on a wrinkled up shirt? What is wrong with you? And then you got on all this makeup, because I want to make it seem like it's something that it's not. And oh, my wonderful husband, will we never see your wonderful husband? Yes, listening to from New York. Hey, JJ. Yeah, this is just crazy. She needs to stop with the madness. Like they said, they doing these little love spells. She probably did some kind of little binding love spell. It wore off. It didn't work, because their ancestors pray every day, all day. Their grandparents pray every day, all day, because they know how women are. They know women will use the spirit of seduction to try to get their sons trapped into relationships. They know that. So trust me, no matter how much you buy them, they still praying. Okay? Yes, thank you, Places and Spaces. She said hit the like button and share and subscribe. Yeah, y'all got to know what's going on here. People, they can see through you. All right? They see through you. So you could pretend come with your money, but they know how you are. They know how you are. And like I said, there's somebody down the street stirring it up. Stirring it up. Yep, somebody down the street stirring it up. You better believe that. You don't have to believe it if you don't want to. Yep, if you don't want to, you don't have to. All right, y'all, I'm about to put this video on. But before we do that, I'm going to tell y'all about fair use, because we're going to use this video because I use videos for educational purposes only. Oh, those are my notes. Y'all don't want to see that. And what I do, I use these videos to give you examples of what not to do when you go to West Africa. It is so very, very important that you understand you cannot be over there using coochie coupons, thinking coochie coupons going to get you anything. All a coochie coupon going to get you is disrespected. That's all a coochie coupon is going to get you. So you got to understand, you have to go over there and carry yourself like a lady 100%. And if that relationship ends with that man, you need to get up out of there. You need to get up out of there. There is no reason for you to stay. None whatsoever. Instead of moving on to the next. Thinking you just gonna live in this man's country and in his area and in near his village and do what you want to do and try to humiliate him on a continuous basis. We don't do that. So that's why I'm showing you this video, so you can see what not to do. I can tell you what not to do, but this video is going to help you understand. So I need to drive this point home. So that's the only reason why I'm showing you this video. All right, so that's why fair use comes into play, because I use videos for educational purposes only. I could care less about this lady's life. The only reason I care is because it's affecting us as a whole. And again, my job on this channel is to keep you safe in West Africa. All right, so now we're going to stop sharing that. Let me get this video pulled up. But let me just show you this stuff before we start. Now, this is hold on, I'm about to share it with y'all. This is a study, all right, that somebody did at a university. Oof. That's why I don't like to wear my glasses, because when I wear them, it's hard to see without them. All right, let me put these on because this writing is small. So this is about insults as offenses in the African customary law. So see, there's two kinds of law. There's the legal system, like what we have, and the customary system. Customary system is like the traditional system, all right. And in this research this guy was doing, all right, he's telling us what happens to you, like when you disrespect a chief, okay. He's saying that it's important that you maintain social equilibrium with African society cultures, okay? That you understand these cultures and you conduct yourself accordingly, okay? He also tells us that witchcraft is not allowed there and incest is not allowed. So if they think you're a witch or if they think you're involved, so all these people talking about, oh, some people might do it, but it's not allowed. So if they think you're a witch or they think you're involved in incest, that's a no, it's a big, huge no, and that goes against their culture. And there's penalties for that. Okay, there are severe penalties for that. These are offenses that are not tolerated in their community. Okay, and this says the same goes for down here. I'm down here, y'all, and I'm just paraphrasing it. Okay, it says in the same way, an insult to one of the chiefs or the elders in the community is considered, or anybody considered of authority or dignity or some kind of deity, or anybody who's considered have any kind of authority or any kind of dignity in that community, if you insult them people, you are heavily, heavily penalized. Okay. Do you understand that? They said the whole machinery of the law will come down on you, okay, in these communities. And this includes the Akan people of the Gold Coast in Ghana, okay? So Ghana is also one of these countries that he studied. And then again, in this study, he was studying talking about the customary law of insults, because people here think they can just insult you. Like she thinks she can just go on YouTube and just talk about this man like a dog, like a straight dog. And then she go on there and talk about Ben Man, don't love her. I know this man is so embarrassed. I know he's like, I cannot believe she went on YouTube and talked about our relationship like that. You just don't do stuff like that. You just that's against their customary law. You just don't do stuff like that. All right, so let me go through a couple more comments and I'm gonna put this video on. Okay, no, and I need to tell y'all about the spirit of seduction. Let's pull that up. Because people be playing with spirits, honey. Y'all see she was playing before she left. And remember, she was playing too much. That's why Chief Amechi kicked her out, because she didn't want to follow his rule, okay? So it says, seducing spirits have taken over many people, making them feel justified in saying whatever they want. What does she do? What does ES do when you don't give her what she wants? She say whatever she wants. Just like she told us last night, honey, that she performed oral sex on this man. She thinks, like I said, and this man is a chief, somebody, a dignitary in that community. This is what she said. And that they were using her for money. This is what she said. What did they just tell you? A seducing spirit does. It thinks it can say whatever they want to. And slandering others with their words. So they slander others all the time. And that's what she does. She slanders people all the time. She didn't tell y'all one time when she's saying, oh, it was over 3 months and he didn't want to let go. No. What happened was they told you no 3 months ago. And you should have left the house. What does him having to let go have to do with you? Nothing. So let's finish about these seducing spirits that these women want to take to Africa and think they can seduce these young men with. They feel no condemnation. Did she feel any condemnation? No, she felt justified. She felt justified. She still feels justified. They feel justified. They don't feel no condemnation. And it says, and the Spirit of God cannot work with them. So they letting you know the Spirit of God is not even in this type of person. That's why she told you she practiced witchcraft. Yeah, because the Spirit of God is not in them. And this is her deity. Seduction spirits. Seducing spirits tell untruths and lies. And they sound completely believable. Don't she sound completely believable when she telling us them lies about how she paid all the bills and how she did all this and how she did all that? But then when you go to the Prince of Yoko's channel, you see this man got all of this. He got all of that. He had a nice house before she got there. Remember, she was living in his house. So how could he be living off of you, Blair? Yeah. So let me go back to this show. Okay. Now, they have control. Wait a minute, where was I at, y'all? They speak untruths that sound completely believable. They have control of the person they are possessing. So the spirit will take, and that's why I told y'all are not dealing with people anymore. You're dealing with spirits who are controlling these people. Okay? That's why do y'all think they keep saying, oh, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. When y'all know this woman looked like just an average old Black woman. There's nothing exceptional about this woman, and y'all know it. Y'all know there's nothing exceptional about this woman. So ask yourself, what makes her beautiful? And how you know, ask yourself. Say, what is beautiful about her? Oh, her skin, that's makeup and lighting. And what is that? Filters. Her hair, that's braiding hair. What about her character? What about how she acts, really? What about this fakeness? This fakeness that is so fake that you can't even watch it because it's sickening. Oh, Martha Stewart in Ghana. Come on. And I'm looking at this like, this is not Africa. In Africa, you hear people playing, you hear things, you hear all kind of stuff, okay? All kind of stuff. You hear kids everywhere in Africa. Everywhere. Everywhere. Okay. So they have control over the person they're possessing, and the person seduces others. They don't care how many souls they destroy. So they don't care how many people they go through. They don't care how many people they go through. They don't care how many people they destroy. They don't care about that. Okay? They don't care about any of that. They don't care about nothing. How much they hurt or okay, saying they don't. Okay, it makes no difference. They're deceitful, okay? And they're vicious. Then it says that Christians can be taken over by the spirit of seducing spirits also. Okay? So, under the couch. So, let me think. Let me see if that's enough. Look, the devil can make these people, because I don't want to read y'all the whole thing. The devil can make people think they are happy in leaving God's will. So these people will think, okay, I'm going to be happy when I get with this seducing spirit because I'm going to get the things I want. I'm going to be able to get men to do things that I want them to do. Because most of these women have not been able to have access to men. Because before ES went to to what you call it, she was a heavy set lady. Okay, she was a big girl, and there's nothing wrong with being a big girl, but she was a big. Kiyomi, stop. But she was a big girl. You know what I mean? And so you have to understand that's she was going through that also. Okay. So when she gets to Ghana, that's why she's always fighting. I gotta eat this, I gotta eat that, because she was a big girl. All right. All right, so that's how we're gonna stop. Seducing, deceiving spirits are able to take over your entire mind. All right. So once you start talking to them, they can take over your entire mind. And they said they can drop down into your soul. And once they drop down into your soul, I don't know how you're going to get them out of there. I don't. Now, if you want to know more about this stuff came from the Bible. It came from Timothy, the book of Timothy, First Timothy. All right. Most of this came from the book of First Timothy. All right. And Ephesians. It's also in the book of Ephesians, the book of James. It's all over. All right. So, thank you. All right. So let me look at these comments real quick, and then we're going to go. Stick around, listen. I'll come to you. Okay. All right. Let me get some of these comments. Men try seducing spirits too. Yeah, we ain't talking about a man though, but yes, this person's right. Yeah, they could. It's not a gender like only women do it. No, it's not just one person. No. She's right. Men do this too. Men do this too. Men try seducing spirits too. I dated a Haitian brother in New Orleans who thought he could woo me this way. Yeah, that's what they think. Player finally tapped out, smearing my name on the way out. Other women paid him for sex though. See, that's what I'm saying. That's how you know. Because they'll try to destroy you. That's a sign of a narcissist too. When a narcissist will go on a smear campaign against you when you don't want to be bothered with them, and then they'll hire their flying monkeys, and the flying monkeys are the people who go around and help them spread these lies about you. They didn't care about ES color when they reject. No, they didn't. They didn't care what color she was. It was her character. See, they do a divination, and it's I don't know how they do it, okay, but I know it's a divination, and divinations are done different ways, right? So they did a divination, and in the divination, they said no. What makes these passport grannies think these young men don't want children? They are delusional. I'm just saying. Because, see, they'll tell them. Maybe they told them. I can't imagine the prince saying, but the prince had another wife who could give him children. You know, and she sounded like she didn't like that. And remember how she started insulting his wives? Remember that? She started insult. He has an American wife, and then she started insulting her. She insulted her real bad. She's pretty, but flawed. She's a doubt. Yeah, she's a real bad doubt. She doesn't even know. And like he said, she's a doubt, and she doesn't even know it. But I think most Black American women are pretty. You know, that's one thing about the culture, our ethnic group. We have pretty women. So that's not nothing special to me. Like to me, she just looked like a Black American woman. Most Black American women are pretty. Women are pretty. Let's not speak about her big physical features. What does that mean? Let's not speak about her physical features. No, I'm just telling you to help you understand her mindset. Because for some women, that affects their mindset. Crypto wild colorism, she's lighter than most Africans. So they elevate her. Africans are big bleachers, so it makes sense. I don't think who elevated her. I don't think anybody elevated her. They rejected her. Who elevated her, Crypto wild? I always found her weird. Yeah, she is, Zora. That's because she thinks she's a witch. Is ES? Yeah, she told you she was now. Yeah, she told us she was. If ES is alleged witch, isn't her life seriously in danger? Some West African village can be brutal with witchcraft accusations leading to yes, that's what I'm saying. They don't even know what they're doing. She over there telling people, yes, I used to practice witchcraft, blah blah blah. I told you, I just read the customary law, what they did to witches. Okay, I love you. I'll see you later. Y'all heard what they do to witches. Okay, thank you. Y'all heard what they do to them. Yes, you can put yourself in danger. And that makes it even more justified that the little old lady down the street cooking it up for her. Kiki needs some oil at the front door. You can hear everybody coming in. You probably do need some oil on the front door. Welcome to another episode of Kiki Loves Nigeria premiere. We're glad you're here. Please give the video a like and consider subscribing. Thank you. By the way, our block game is real. Exactly. So her little buddies are probably on here trying to make somebody feel guilty, but make her feel guilty, honey. She the one gave us the information. Ayoko ain't stunting her. No, he's not. He's about his exactly. Exactly. Why she's still talking about him. What you still talking about him for? I thought you was upset with Vin Man. Vin Man is young and she can't even give him a child. No, that's why we said either he has another wife who's already given him a child, or he's about to get one. Yeah, she did. They rejected her deposit. Yeah. Sure did. Okay, y'all, we about to watch this video. And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop in between like different points, okay, to comment on, because some of the stuff is unbelievable. Yeah, this lady is just unbelievable. That's why, I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's one of ES's videos. She said, "This man doesn't want to come to the USA." Yeah, she always say he don't want to come. She thinks that. That's probably what he's telling her, but he don't need to come. I'm telling y'all, what does he need to come for? He has that land. He has those chickens. He has cattle now. What does he need to come for? He's a wealthy man. He is a wealthy man now. What does he need to come? Y'all remember the African Power channel she gave him? He got money off of that channel. That channel had money on it already, and she gave it to him. So now he don't need, what does he need her for? He got what he needs. If he needs some money, he can go sell some of them cows. He can go sell some of them chickens. What is she blaming Ayoko for? She's not blaming him. She's just throwing insults at him. All right, let's put the video on. Okay, y'all. So let's go. What ES mean? Vin Man don't love. That's what she said. He don't love her, honey. He don't love her. I told y'all she the queen of the passport granny. She probably over there trying to emasculate the man, and the man like, girl, sit down. Take many seats, okay? You don't tell me what to do. Yep. Hey, we're glad you're here. Yep. That's what I think. I think she played a sweet game till she thinks she got him, and then she flip it up on him. In her second lie, she said they are coming to America. I assume ES and Vince. Honey, no, she don't have. How they coming? She has no job. She has no place to live. How are they coming to America? They're not coming to America. You got to have certain stuff to get in America. They have to fill out a affidavit of support. She can't support him. She can't support herself. She just said she has nothing in America. She can't get him here. Yeah, she cannot get him here. All right, y'all. So let's watch this video so we can comment. And let me tell y'all my points first, so y'all can be looking at this, that I had questions about. I wanted to know, why would she make a video telling the world that her husband does not love her? That was my first question. Why did you think this was necessary? Okay. Then my second question was, why did she leave her home to go to a hotel to make a video about a man who doesn't love her? So why did she leave the house? She said they got in an argument. I know he don't live in that house with her. So, she just wanted to get away from the village, to get away from him. Maybe that's why. Then my next question is, if you're so happily married and you talking about you love Ben Man so much, why would you give the police officer your phone number and then get mad when he call you or text you and say, call you baby, because he feel like, oh, you are baby. You gave me the number. You want to get with me now. You see, this is what this lady, she's a gaslighter, which is a sign of a narcissist. She's trying to act like he might have been stepping to her, but you stepped too because you asked for it. You gave him your phone number. Okay. So why would you do that? No woman, no royal woman would do that. No royal woman would do that. My next point, how disrespectful she was to his community. I didn't understand why she needed to be that disrespectful to Ben Man's whole, not Ben Man, to Prince Ayoko's whole entire community. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand when she paid for birthday parties or when she paid for things, she should have just said, I paid for these things because I wanted to. Okay. No, she wanted to throw this all in their face. Why was it all fake? That's what I want to know. Why was everything fake? What was the point of that? What was the point for you to pretend like you and Prince Ayoko, you and Ben Man had this wonderful relationship when you knew all along it was all fake. You knew it was all fake all along. You were putting on a front for all of us. So I don't understand what was the point. What was the point of that? Yeah, I got a lot of questions. Make women feel like they're going to get to paradise. The man ain't going to care about your age. You're going to get he going to care about your body. He ain't going to care about nothing. He just going to love you. And then you're going to get over there and he going to be with you. And then y'all going to get married. You can get you a Mr. Muscles like me. Build you a house like me. Make food from scratch like me. Have you a bin man like me. This is the queen. We done unveiled the queen, y'all. This is the queen of the passport grannies. The queen. Then I got another question. Does Ben Man even live with her? Or does he just come over here to work on projects and eat and give her some services every now and then to cash in his coochie coupons? And she says she's leaving Ghana so many times. Every time she get mad, every time something like this happen, she want to say she leaving Ghana. She ain't left yet either. She ain't left yet either, like them other broads. Still complaining about Ghana. Ain't left, ain't going. Because come back to what? They tell you they was nothing. They tell you we ain't nothing in America. They tell you I'm nothing in America. I have nothing to go back to in America. I'm not going back to America because I'm nothing there. But in Ghana, I can be on YouTube and I can be a YouTube star. So I'd rather stay over here, be treated badly, depend on this YouTube money that's funny. This is the funniest money I ever made in my life because you don't even know what your check is going to be the next month, y'all. You can't depend on this. But you sending this message out to all these older women. Sell your house. To quit your jobs. Bring all your money. Sell everything. Bring all your money to Ghana. Get you a small boy. Make him into a man. Build you a bear. But you can't even build the bear. Because you was rejected by Yoko. Now you're saying Ben Man don't love you. But you sending the message out for everybody else to come. Then you're going to call them hood rats. And then she had the nerve to say in the video, y'all, women sending her husband gifts. And she mad. I guess that's what happened when you put your husband on YouTube with no shirt on. Treating him like he a SCX object. This woman, remember the woman on here talking about, oh, she getting some good loving. Found, like I said, how you know she getting any loving? Come to find out, she ain't getting no loving. You can tell she ain't. That's why she bitter. This is okay. I want to know, is ES sending out? Yeah, okay, we answered that. I want to know if she was the person sending out the passport granny signal, and I figured out, yeah, she is. She is, but she tries to be slick about it. She'll get the, and they're not small boys. See, well, Ben Man, I don't know if he was a small boy, but that house looked like he didn't have too much. All right, he looked like he didn't have too much. He wasn't on the level of the prince. All right. He wasn't on the level of the prince. But even if he wasn't on that level economically, you see, he did not let her treat him like a small boy. And that's the thing. She couldn't emasculate nobody. She tried to. That's what the pushback is all about. She want to emasculate him, and they won't let her. But it wasn't even that. It didn't get that far with the prince. His ancestors said, no, we don't take people with coochie coupons, honey. Did she feel like she needed to let us know that did she feel, I want to know why she felt like she needed to let us know that before her and Prince Ayoko got married, that she was doing all the duties of a wife, including intimate duties. And she went as far as to say that she had performed oral sex on this man. My question is, why are you doing all of that? And why did you think you needed to let us know that? Why was that important for you to tell us that? What did I tell you about the spirit of seduction? They're going to humiliate you. They're going to slander you. They're going to do everything to you. Soon as you tell them no, soon as you pull back from them, soon as it doesn't work. Why did ES tell us that everyone uses her for money? Why did she feel like that was important to tell us that? And my question is, how is ES going to leave if she has nothing to come back to? Nothing. Nothing. She's not going anywhere, people. She wants to make money off this video. She knows if she leaves it open, more people will watch. She'll get more money because her views have been trash. So she knows she needs money now. So she knows I can play this video out and I can make some money. That's all this is. She accuses the chiefs in Ghana of scamming. But my question is this. This is my question. If they were scamming with the divinations, weren't you scamming too? Because you were the one that were recruiting the women to bring for the divinations. So weren't you a part of the scamming too? And when did you want to say they were scamming? Was this after they told you no or before they told you no? Because you told us after they told you no. So those are my questions that I had from watching this movie, potato movie, from watching this. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna be able to keep up. I'm gonna put a couple of them on here, and then I'm gonna have to get to the crypto. Yes, nothing left for it. No. This was just ridiculous. This whole thing was ridiculous. And you think I'm just gonna sit here and just let her people think this is how we act? This is how we act. We don't even have respect. We don't have no respect, right? We don't have no respect. You over there talking about oral sex. Old grown woman. This ain't no 20-year-old. This ain't no 30-year-old. That's an old grown woman who felt like we needed to know that that's what she do. We don't need to know that. But see, the spirit of seduction, they think we want to know that. They think, oh, that's some people, it got excited. But the rest of us was like, what? I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. But come on. She thought she was shaming him. Oh, she only shamed herself. But what did Prince Ayoko say? You're a doubt. And you don't even know. The problem is you don't know you're a doubt. And I told y'all what a doubt is. A doubt is nothing. 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 They're nothing. I don't even know how to describe. They're so low. They're nothing. She's known for the blacked out granny. She's known as the blacked out granny. She said, keep her name. Yeah, we don't say that name over here. We call her the blacked out granny, okay? We don't say her name no more because she get excited when we say her name. So when we find out you get excited when we say your name, we don't say your name. Yeah. You ain't going to get no excitement off of us. So we don't say that name no more. The blacked out granny. But she's irrelevant. Honey, we done found the queen of the grannies. She's irrelevant. The blacked out granny is irrelevant. We done found this woman right here is the queen of the passport grannies. Because, honey, I can guarantee you any amount of money. She tried to emasculate Prince Ayoko, and she tried to emasculate Ben Man. Because you know how I know? Because she did it on her live. She did it on her live. Now, she did it on her live talking to us. Y'all think she don't do that to them? Y'all think she don't throw up in your face, I was sucking your blah, blah, blah. You think she don't do that to them? You think she don't say that? You wasn't saying that when I was sucking your blah, blah, blah. You don't think she do that to them? Like I said, she the queen. She the queen, all right. The queen of the passport grannies. That's your crown. He has much to wear. Never watch Nigerian movies. African men are players too. The game is the game, and love has nothing to do with. No, it don't. It don't have nothing to do with it. You're lucky if you find one. I mean, some of them will love you. You can find one to love you, but you got to be a good person. I told you, Africa gives you what you give. If you're not an up and up person, if you're not a right person, if you're not an honest person, they're not gonna give you they're not gonna give you their best when you ain't the best. When your character's trash and filth, they're gonna give you what you deserve. Yeah, well, we about to watch that. We're gonna lead into it with what started all of this, in case people don't know. We're gonna lead into that, and then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna go to her video. All right. Because I want y'all to see this stuff. I want y'all to see. Now, see, this is how I knew this was the spirit. Look how she always shows this man. This is a sign right here, y'all. This was my biggest sign. This woman is all about seduction. She thinks she can seduce people, places. She thinks she can seduce the nouns to get what she wants. Now, this is her husband. This is how she presents this man on the regular. She presents this man like this all the time. All the time. And you know, I heard he used to be a personal trainer for ladies, okay, before he met her. I think I heard that's how they met. But it was like him and a couple of other dudes who were personal trainers to, and I think they were foreign ladies, okay? So this is what he does. That's how he was making his money. That's what I heard, allegedly. I'm not sure if that's true or not. So let's see what James has to say.
Body, out in nature, can't you join me so that we can do it? We're gonna start the future. Start now. 10, red. That's how we are doing it. Don't rush. You need to do it slowly, slowly. 10 says for 3 reps. You can do it naturally without no means. I'll help you to achieve your goals. I'm giving you out. You can do it for your home. See the face.
So this is the dude that came to pick her up, right? When she went out on New Year's Eve. This is him. This is who she's calling her current husband, who she says he does not love me. All right.
We're going to delve into what is going.
All right, we're not going to listen to the whole thing. This is when she brought him to.
Because confidence had been.
She's going to bring him to the camp.
Waning over what happened back at Prince Ayoko's compound in late December. So what's wrong with that, you might be asking? Well, nothing's wrong with that, okay? I was watching the video and I said, this is good. Everything is going to plan. About halfway through this 5-minute video, something struck me.
Support and help me right here in the vicinity of where our project.
Take care of all of our water needs. You're gonna text me that number, right? So that I can have the number. Yeah. I'll have my own.
You're gonna text me that number, right? See, that's what she does. She gets numbers, okay? And she'll say it's networking. Now, who is this? Vin Man. Whose property is this? Prince Ayoko's. So y'all need to see how this relationship starts. Because let me tell you something, ladies. How you start is how you gonna finish. How you start is how you gonna finish. You started low down, dirty, and wrong. So you gonna finish low down, dirty, and wrong. And I bet his parents don't know that. That lady I saw, his mother, I guarantee you, his mother does not know this lady used to be with Prince Ayoko and that this lady paid him to do his work in coochie coupons. I guarantee you.
Connections now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give the number to you.
Really?
You connect him.
Okay.
You know what you call the guy.
I knew I had seen his face somewhere before. Yes. This.
All right, so that's Vin Man. Okay, so we're gonna fly through the videos. That's how she met him. Well, I don't know how she met him. I ain't gonna lie, because I don't know. But hey, I want to show y'all this video one more time for the people who don't know about
Women emasculate men as a reflection of how we feel about ourselves. So it stems back to.
So remember, all this she said, how I'm so hurt, and she don't like herself. I'm so traumatized. She don't like herself. She don't feel good about herself. So that's why she played this game. And then as soon as she tried to get these men hooked, then she want to emasculate them because she don't love. How big man gonna love you when you don't love yourself?
To the unhealthy relationship we have with ourselves as women, which stems from our inability to understand and be in control of our emotional state. Our unhealthy relationship also stems from the choices and decisions we make in our lives out of.
Exactly. Keep it a buck, ladies. You make bad choices. Bad choices. And then you want to blame everybody else. This woman, ES, made a series of bad choices, beginning with when she decided, I'm going to sleep with this prince to trap him, to get him to love me, to get him so into me that he can't turn it down. When she made the choice to do that, instead of letting her, because she knows she has no character. So she can't let her character shine through because she has no character. So she wanted to show him how she could squat.
Integrity and character of who we are that cause us to feel bad about ourselves.
Yes.
And because we are pain avoiders and do not want to confront ourselves and the choices and decisions we make that deteriorate our sense of self-worth, our sense of self, our sense of feeling good about who we are, we project that onto our husbands. So all the things as women that we despise and hate about ourselves, we then project onto our husbands and we tear them down as a reflection of how badly we feel about ourselves. And this is a good time in this question. Thank you for the question. It's a good time to reiterate my camp that I do not subscribe to camp victim, which is modern day therapy and psychology, that it is our childhood, our daddy issues, our relationship with our mom, our past traumas that cause us as women to be so unhappy in ourselves. There is no way out of that. We will be a victim forever.
You will be a victim forever. ES will be a victim forever. She will be a victim forever. Because it's always somebody else's fault. She should have looked at that camera and told us, ladies, don't come over here and have sex with them. If they love you and if they really want to be with you, they're not going to even want to have sex with you until they're married to you, because they know that's against their culture. They know that's against their religion. No matter what religion they are, no matter what spiritual practice they are, it is against their religion, spiritual practice, for them to lay down and be intimate with you before marriage. If this man is serious about you, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. That's what she would tell you. Don't make the mistake that I made. I had sex with him before we even got approved to be married. And they rejected me because of that. She said they was drinking. She was drinking. You think they want a woman to drink? You think they want that? You think they didn't know that? She should have told y'all, don't be like me. But she's not. She's not telling y'all the truth. She's not telling y'all the truth. She's making y'all think everything is A-okay. And that we're the victim. And you're not the victim. By any means are you the victim. Everybody who come in contact with y'all, these passport grannies, are the victims.
Subscribe to Camp Take Responsibility. Right. That as an adult,
thank you,
how we feel about ourselves and the very life we have is a reflection of our choices and decisions, not our past, not our upbringing, not our relationship with our parents, not our daddy issues. That we are responsible, and it's the choices and decisions or lack of choices and decisions we make as women that deteriorate, again, our sense of self-worth and how we feel about ourselves. When we live out of integrity, we take shortcuts in life. We are unkind to our husband and others in our life. We put on a facade. We're faking it.
Yep.
It causes us to.
And who's the queen of faking it? The passport granny. Yes, the queen of the passport granny. She's the queen of faking it. She's the queen of faking it.
Feel really bad about ourselves. And again, we don't want to face that. So we take how we feel about ourselves out on our husbands so that we don't have to be accountable and be exposed to it. And the challenge is that when we live as victims, blaming other people and our husbands for how we feel, we have no self-awareness. There is no self-awareness in being a victim, because our sole focus and lens is on what our husbands are doing to cause us to feel this way.
Exactly. That's all she keeps talking. What Ayoko did, what the prince did, and what Vin Man did. What the prince did, and that's all the live is about. What the prince did and what Vin Man did. That's what it's about. It's not one time that she say, I shouldn't have did this. The fake crying. I don't even know what she was crying for. Talking about I let everybody down. What is she talking about? Attention. It was all so fake.
And we have no capacity to look at ourselves and how we are creating the experience we are having. So that's why we have to move into camp, take responsibility of what is it about me? What are the choices and decisions I have made to have caused me to feel this way? Because then we can have a solution that it stems from our.
Exactly. What did I do? That's what that whole live should have been about. What did I do? I've been in Africa 5 years. What did I do to put me in this situation where I'm with a man again that I feel like does not love me?
Our own the emasculation stems from our own self-hatred, our own self-esteem and lack of confidence that we don't want to face and don't have a constructive way to face, that then causes us to emasculate. Hello again.
All right. Now, with that in mind, I want you to keep that in mind what we just learned about emasculation. All right. I want you to keep that in mind as we watch this video now. She was mad because she couldn't emasculate. Oh, hold on. We need to go back. So I want to remind y'all what happened. Is this the one I want to show y'all first? No, I want to show y'all this one first. So this is what she's still mad about, because she showed the world she was a doubt. And she can never hide this, all right? Because it's out here. All right, let me show y'all this. This is what it started it all with the prince, when she wanted to go dog this man's whole family.
I'm here.
What is this?
This is you. Yes. You don't want to hear the truth. I'm not weak.
You're so
No, she don't want to hear the truth. He's right. She don't want to hear the truth.
for the camera.
You see how you see, no, I'm nothing. I'm nothing.
If you're not drunk, then you're a head case.
Did you buy me a drunk?
If you're drunk, if you're not, first you're drunk, insult, you're a head case, belittle, queen of the grannies. What did that woman say about emasculation? What did she say about herself? What did she say about herself? Oh, I don't feel good about myself. Oh, I've went through it. Oh, I've went. Oh, shoot. Let me make sure the mic is on. Okay. I was about to say, oh, I went through it. Oh, I'm still struggling. Oh, I'm in trauma. That's how she feel about herself.
Yes. Did you buy me a drink?
No.
Did you see how?
And you all sat there.
So
and
did you see how my brother is pleading with her? And she's disrespecting.
This is your tradition.
Look, you see?
You hit women and you're talking.
You see?
You
see?
You hit women.
You see?
And you're still running your mouth.
You see how she's disrespecting
women.
So she keeps saying he hit her, but we never see any marks. We never see anything that happened. All we heard, she said, is he threw his phone at my face. Not the phone hit. So it went from hitting women to he beat her like a man to he threw the phone at my face. So we don't know what happened with that. But again, what is she trying to do? Mess up his reputation. Because she know people like the prince. She know the prince is a nice guy. So she's like, let me destroy his reputation.
You got your hands in your pocket.
You see how she disrespect my brother?
But we can tell who the aggressive person is here, okay? This is what she's mad about, okay? And everybody needs to see this. Everybody who comes in contact with ES need to see this is who she really is. Not that little fake Martha Stewart that she wants to pretend she is on that little house and farm.
You see,
I'm sorry.
the eldest brother in my family. This is her wife, Napa. You see, who has been washing her clothes ever since she's here. You see how she disrespect them. You see, you are down, but
So look, she had the nerve to say you're laughing because he ain't allowed to laugh.
disrespect them. You see,
What did I tell you? Who's humiliating who?
you are down, but you don't know you are down. Are you gonna knock me? I'm not gonna knock you. I'm not gonna hit you.
You don't see this wickedness in your brother?
I'm not gonna do anything to you. I'm not gonna do anything to you. But I'm gonna share it to the world to know who you are.
Thank you. Let them know who I am.
Yeah.
That I don't sit back and
No man can abuse you in this world. It is your character that will abuse you.
my character abuse.
Sure. Just look at me. Look at my body. Look at me. Ever since I come back from your project, I did not get a shower.
You're not full.
Did you pay me?
Yeah. So see, while he was at her project, right? And she was out with Vin Man, okay, getting ready to go out with Vin Man. So he was there all night working on this project. He didn't know where she was. Now here we go. Did you pay me?
Did you pay me?
Bitch, you got paid in pussy. Kick rocks.
Now that right there shows you the level this woman is on for real. Because when you're angry, that's who you really are. That's who you really are. Because when you become stressed, you show who you really are. You don't pretend anymore because you can't. You don't have the resources at that time to pretend anymore. She said, BITCH, I paid you in coochie coupons. Kick rocks. This is a 50-something-year-old woman. How valuable do y'all think them coochie coupons are? Never mind.
What is pussy?
Dumbass.
You invited me for the pussy.
Exactly. He said, what is that? What is that? This man got 2-3 wives. What is that? If I don't get it from you, I get it from somebody else. That's nothing. He did this. He said, I did this because I liked you. Because I liked you and I believed in you. But this is what how you treat me. But what did she say? This ain't what she said about him.
You feel me?
You invited me for the pussy.
Dude, you so dumb.
You invited it for.
You guys don't believe this.
You invited me for the pussy.
Away with this.
Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to.
That's where we're going to start with that one. I just wanted to remind you guys, in case you forgot, I wanted to remind you of who we're dealing with here. This woman is basically a streetwalker. She pays people with coochie coupons. She uses her most intimate part to pay her debts. And then she wants to come on and pretend like she's Martha Stewart. How? How? I don't get it. Do Vin Man know she paid with coochie coupons? She paid him with coochie coupons. We saw the video. We saw the daggone video. Clearly, y'all don't see this. These men are users, and they have no love for the women who's not from the continent. And they say we all care, all mixed. But how, Cherry? We're talking about ES, honey, and what we've seen from these two relationships. Users for what? What did they use her for? Tell me, explain. Please enlighten us on how she got used. How she got used. She was trying to use them. She was trying, to the contrary, she was trying to use them. She wanted to emasculate them and use them. She wanted to make them do whatever she wanted them to do, but they didn't. They refused. They're not going to be her small boys and let her little change control them. If she was foolish enough to spend every dime she had to build that house, then that's on her. She knows the laws. She knows that she ain't going to get none of that stuff when it's over. Yeah, can you believe that? Gordon Bennett asked, B, you got paid. Go kick. Yes. I can't believe it. And then she want to come back like she Martha Stewart. Girl, you're not Martha Stewart. We remember what you did and what you said. It's so weird hearing the print. I know it was funny, wasn't it? Especially how he said it. He said it so polite. He said, "What is the P word? What is that?" Like that's nothing. But see, it's not nothing to them. It's nothing to them. But she wants to act like, oh, it's everything. No, honey, it's no. He's telling you that's nothing. I got 2, 3 wives. That's nothing to me. Y'all don't put that sister down. She put herself down, like he said. Your character will destroy you. The prince just told ES, your character is going to destroy you. ES's character has destroyed her. We didn't destroy her. It's not us that's on there saying we paid you with coochie coupons. That's her. After she's been out all night with this man. She's the one on there trying to fight this man. Not us. That's her. She's the one pushing and cussing and doing all this stuff. That's not us doing that. That is her. So how are we tearing her down? Her own actions have done that. We're waiting for you to tell us how she was used. How was she used? So she was weak, so she wanted them to be weak. She wanted them to be weak. She projected her weakness on them. And when they let her know, oh, no, we're not weak. We're not weak. We're not that. You got us messed up. When she couldn't do that, that's when she wants to, then she becomes the victim. That's what we're seeing, man. We're just telling you what we see. All right. We're just telling you what we see. It's all out in the open. Yes, it is all out in the open. So please quit saying I'm disrespecting her. She disrespected herself, like he said. Well, I can't believe she called. I can't either. In his house, in front of his brother, in front of the sister. Did y'all see how the sister-in-law was looking? Did y'all see her face? This was bad. Y'all, this was so bad on so many levels. Because y'all got to remember, that's a compound. There are a whole lot of other people who live there and who saw this and who heard all of this. This was bad. That's why I said the little old lady down the street cooking it up. She cooking it up. Because she like, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you disrespect us like that? Yeah, that's what she used. And she has no problem telling us she used coochie currency. I see them other wives coming out. You know? Oh, no, that wasn't the other wife. Oh, his other wife, the other one is in America, and the one in that lives there, I don't know if she came out. I don't know if she came out or not. Okay, y'all, we're about to put this other video on. Because I ain't going to be able to keep up with these comments. She obviously has a way, yes, with the, That's why she practiced her squats. Did y'all see the video when she was showing us how she does her squats and how she practices her squats and how she sits like that all the time? Did y'all see that video? And I said, oh, you poor thing. Poor thing. You think you're the only woman practicing squats? You think you're the only woman who got that to offer? Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Poor thing. Yeah, poor thing. All right, y'all. So I'm about to go. We're going to go to this next video. We're going to go to her video now. All right, we're about to start it right now. Again, this is fair use because I want to show you guys how not to act. Please do not move like this in Africa.
It's not going to work. This is going to be a difficult video, but I guess it's the right time. DIY house in Parm. I know that I don't look my presentable self, and the sound is not on point because...
Notice how what she has on, how her breasts are pretty much just out there. And this is a married woman walking around northern Ghana, which is fairly conservative and traditional.
The audio, unfortunately, is not good. I don't have my mics. And I don't have my mics. It's this little adapter that's missing. And they told me they would call me this week to let me know if it would work. Sorry, I'm just all over the place. Okay, so let's just keep it real. I love you guys so much. You think I look great? You're so sweet. I'm sorry if you cannot hear me as clearly as normal, but I've been battling with this.
Look at this. This one I said, oh, she about to be on one now. Oh, she about to be on one. She done started the fake crying.
I just want to say that I'm so grateful to everyone who has stood by me. You stood by me when I was making terrible decisions. And I'm so grateful for you all. Yeah, I'm just super grateful because it's like a lot of people that they were concerned about me coming to the continent. You know, they were concerned about that because they didn't know, like they thought it was dangerous, you know, but I'm such a free spirit that I just felt okay. Okay. But I cannot deny you for you and or pretend like this hasn't been a very challenging experience. I went through many phases of like venting. I saw it as like immaturity, you know, to vent about things that you may not like that are different from your culture. But then I grew up and realized, and I thought the people that I was meeting were good people. I could care less about people dissing me. Goddess. I have been through so much hell here that I do not care. To not be accepted by Ghana, like what you're saying there, I can assure you, I do not care. One of the greatest gifts that I have
Well, we know that's a lie because if she didn't care, she wouldn't have made a video.
learned here is that there's a high possibility that I do definitely come from somewhere else. In all of our journeys, what are we doing? We're trying to find home. Why is that a problem for people? To want to find a connection. Why does that move people? When someone else is trying to find a connection, they're mad. No one cares what they say or what they're doing. Guess what? I got out there and did something. Something was not going right in my life and I decided to change it. People have comments on it. That's not my problem. Thank you for speaking on me. It brings me new views. But this time, the views will be different. You know why? Because I gave it my best shot. At least I got out there. Sought to do something different. I got it.
We don't even know what is she talking about? Is she talking about the DY farm? I don't know what she's talking about when she's talking about she gave it her best shot. What did she give her best shot?
I did that. No one else can get that. I did that. I got out there to see if I could change the dynamic. And I definitely can. But unfortunately, this is what's going to really be problematic for a lot of people. Okay, so this is the thing. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Ghana. I'm so grateful that I was able to come here and deal with my ish. Thank you for that. Yes. But there's another dynamic that is extremely serious that many people are afraid to talk about, and that is the issues of marriage here. I love being married. It's a beautiful experience. In my imagination, in my how I feel marriage should be. We're supposed to support one another and just be there for one another. That's it. A shoulder to cry on. Never should a woman or a man ever feel the need to come to social media to confide.
Exactly. Why? That's how you know this is all fake. Because why in the world would you come to social media? Why would you come on YouTube to talk about your husband? I don't get that. That's how you know this is an attention seeker. I want attention. That's all I want is attention. I want to feel good about myself. When I get attention from people saying, oh, ES, here's $20, ES, here's $19, ES. Oh, I hope you feel better, ES.
Never, when you are filled with the nutrients that is necessary for a productive marriage. People out there are going to talk, they're going to say whatever they want, but you know what? I have been through so much hell here.
Again, if you've been through so much hell, why don't you leave? Y'all packed up and left the United States because, stuff didn't have nothing to do with y'all. People was getting hurt, but they had nothing to do with y'all. So y'all was so tired of the United States, packed up, left the United States, but you can't leave Ghana, huh? You've been through so much double HE, double hockey sticks in Ghana, but you still can't leave. Ain't not one of them left yet. Not one of them.
Because there are a lot of people that are wanting to come here with rose-colored lenses, like how I did. But at the end of the day, I started that African repatriation support group for a reason. I created it for me.
So see, she got a support group where she's sending, I told y'all, this the queen. In that little support group, that's when they talking about the muscles and cooking up.
African repatriation support group. I created it for me. I didn't realize it. You guys will never ever know the deepness of what I have been through in this country. I'm putting it in a book.
She's put it,
and those
she's gonna
pages.
put it in a book so y'all can buy it, okay? Because she gonna make some money off of y'all. Because this ain't real. This is all a play act for me to make some money. Y'all want to know, so I'm gonna pay y'all. Y'all gonna pay me.
Now, but what I can say to you is that I know for damn sure a wise man would never let this go.
Look, a wise man would never let this go. A woman who pays her debts with coochie coupons. Let that sink in. A wise man would never let that go. Look at this woman right here. Self-proclaimed queen of the Grand Passport Grannies. When she said, I paid you, B-I-T-C-H, I paid you with P-U-S-S-Y, she officially, that just let me know officially, this is the queen of the Passport Grannies. And somebody, you think Vin Man or you think Prince Ayoko is gonna cry over you? Girl, bye. They done already moved on to the next.
I appreciate that you guys have seen the potential as far as what a relationship could be like, what a life could be like. You know why? That's why I decide. I don't think about nothing else besides progress. So if anything else comes into that mix, there's a problem.
She progressed everything but herself. Everything but herself. You build stuff because you got money. You got YouTube money. You get your YouTube money and you build stuff. That's progress is you. You becoming a better person. You becoming a better person than you were yesterday. That's progress. Not you getting some YouTube money and building a building in Ghana. But to you, that's progress. While you stay the same, messed up on the inside.
There's a problem. And if you are a man and a woman out there, you are here in Ghana or anywhere else in the world, and you are quietly suffering with your experience because maybe there's a lack of emotional intelligence, a lack of emotional availability, and things of that nature, you are correct. Don't ever feel like you're not correct. You are correct. Because within every relationship, I would say the goal is that we should be there for one another. Okay? That's very important. When you come to the continent of Africa, especially as a Black woman, and you have brought your talent and your skills, and all of a sudden, everyone's doing well in their lives because of your creativity. You know, I don't think many of you know this.
That's what she thinks. And this is how you know she's a narcissist. Everybody is doing well because of me. All of this that I'm seeing is because of me. How do you know they weren't going to do well if you wasn't there? You not with Prince Ayoko and he doing well. That man had his own little business before you came. So what are you talking about? See, this is how you know this is a narcissist. And again, I'm asking the question, is this what she get for disrespecting the prince? To me, yes. This is your payback. But payback ain't over yet.
A lot of Black American women are coming here with really one desire, well, maybe two. Black American women are coming here with maybe two major desires. Do you guys know what that is? Safety and security is the number one thing, to feel safe in your environment. And number two, they want to feel loved and welcomed. That's really it.
That's great.
And on top of that, we have to, I think that, like, culturally speaking, we think that when we come back to Africa, that everything is perfect and that people's families' experiences is perfect, that people didn't have traumas and things like that. But lo and behold, you're going to enter into real situations where they have are dealing with the same type of dramas that you have dealt with in the West. I'm sorry to bust your
See,
bubble.
that's what I told y'all. She attracted some people who had the same trauma she had. That's what you're going to do. So you better get yourself together because you're going to attract somebody just like you.
Bubbles family. I'm so sorry. And I just be thinking like, damn, like, why is it that when things are going well, like why? Like, why? Because there's always someone there around that doesn't mean it. That's why. Because if we mean what we're doing, there ain't nothing in this world that would allow us to lose precious things. You guys don't know how many women I know who are currently married here in Ghana and are absolutely miserable. Absolutely.
Why wouldn't we believe it, ES? You're the only person who's fake on YouTube. We done exposed all the fakeness on YouTube, okay? Nobody's sitting up here believing y'all fakeness no more. So we know y'all not happy. We know y'all hot and hungry, and we know y'all not happy, okay? You look like you eat pretty good, though. You eat pretty good. You probably eat better than anybody I know in Africa.
We're going to allow them to have to allow everyone the space to deal with what they're dealing with. You know what? Sometimes social media doesn't allow us to deal with our reality. See, back in like when I first arrived that first year when I had that trauma, I didn't know that people were stealing money from me. I didn't know that I was being taken advantage of.
Say people were stealing money from me. She's talking about Prince Yoko. People were stealing money from me. People were taking advantage of me. Poor me, poor me. She was a part of it also, okay? And if people were stealing money from you, how come you didn't know that? How come you didn't know that? How come you didn't have your own money? Are you talking about the divinations that you were charging people for? Were they taking money from that? Were they charging more than what they supposed to and they didn't tell you? Is that what you're talking about?
Do you see? So that was a whole...
Because y'all were working together with the divinations, ES. You don't never tell the whole truth.
Different dynamic. So I was traumatized. I just didn't say, oh guys, I'm traumatized. I didn't, I had to accept a lot that I was not aware of because I was under the spell of that voodoo schnoodoo. And I would speak firmly on.
She was under a spell. The self-proclaimed witch was under a spell. How does that happen, Miss Witchy? Miss Witchy woman, how does that happen? So somebody got you under a spell, so their magic was stronger than yours? What happened to your witchcraft?
Y'all can say whatever y'all want about that stuff. I speak my truth firmly. It's a waste of time, and that is the problem with development here. Anyways, you read it in my book one day. I'm not here to bash. See, this is the thing is that the reason why I've had such...
She ain't here to bash Ghana, but she just bashed Ghana. She bashed the Ghanaian men.
But she
ain't here to bash them. She just here to just told us somebody stole her money, somebody was cheating her, but I ain't here to bash Ghana.
Yeah, I have not been able. My inner spirit is not at home. And when a woman migrates to another country, well, I have a lot to say tonight. When a woman migrates to another country, she marries a man from that country, it's his responsibility to make sure that she just feels at home. It's very, very simple.
It is. Now that's true. It is. And they usually do. If they love you, they will. If they love you, they're going to make sure, oh my God, that you feel welcome. They're going to make sure that you feel at home. And if you're not feeling at home, they're going to do whatever you need to be done to make you feel at home. But see, she didn't, like I said, what I tell y'all, how you start is how you finish it. Yes, they're not going to this game, this relationship game with them on the way you're supposed to go into it. She went into it very disrespectful. So that's what she getting. She getting what she gave. She getting disrespect back.
You're her comforter. You're her confidant.
She want them to treat her like a lady, but you wasn't a lady when you came into the relationship. Ladies don't behave the way you behave, ma'am. Ladies don't pay men with coochie coupons. They don't. And then get on YouTube and brag about it.
And you have to have a level of intelligence to deal with that. It's very simple.
She can't have much intelligence. She can't have much intelligence for all you people who talk about she's so intelligent. She's so beautiful and so intelligent. Intelligent people don't have to use coochie coupons. They don't. They don't use coochie coupons. Okay? So stop that lie.
Yeah. My husband has been very, very sweet, and he's done his best. he has done his best. And that's all that I will say about that. Unfortunately, we cannot continue together because the reality is we are coming from two different worlds.
So this video last night, she said they can't continue together. But in her live today, she was talking about how wonderful her husband was. She acted like this didn't even happen. This lady plays games. She's a faker. The spirit of seduction, you're looking at it.
We've always done this, but we've done our best to just work it through. I was afraid that
You see her one earring? She's letting you know, the outward sign.
someone else was going to come and take his heart. And, you know, and I was kind of focused on things that were unnecessary.
She was scared somebody was going to come and take his heart because she knows she does not have his heart. Because if you have his heart, that's the last thing you're going to be thinking about, that somebody's going to come take his heart. You're not going to think about that because you know you got his heart. That ain't never going to enter your mind. She's very insecure. What did the lady say? So you're going to project that insecurity on somebody else. What did she say about the prince? The prince, he didn't want to let go. He didn't want to let go when it was over. No, you didn't want to let go. You got mad because you couldn't seduce him to disobeying his elders. And so then you decided, well, since I can't seduce him into submission, I'm going to seduce somebody else to try to make him jealous.
There's been a few hussies that have come and sent him gifts and shit.
Didn't I tell y'all? The queen of passport grannies. You get what you give. They know how you entered into this relationship with him. They know. That's why they so disrespectful that that women are sending her husband gifts. Okay.
It was totally disrespectful to the queen. We got past that.
Question mark. I mean, let's get this right. Again. Yes. Queens don't pay their debts with coochie coupons. Only a servant will do that. The queen doesn't have to, man. She doesn't have to. And that's what Prince Ayoko was showing you. You don't even have to. Even though I know you're a doubt, I treat you like a queen. You don't have to pay me. I do it for free. You the one wanted to say you paid him in coochie coupons. You the one wanted to disrespect him. That's why he said, oh, you're going to disrespect me? And I know you a doubt. Well, where's my money, honey? Wash me my money.
But we have to also take into consideration, my mic is going in and out. Y'all shall not get me wrong, okay? I love my husband.
If you love your husband, there's no way you would be on YouTube talking about an African man. And you know Africans cannot stand, well, he likes social media. She taught him to like social media. But you won't hear talking about your husband. This is a gaslighter. I love you, but you don't love me. You don't do what I need you to do. You're not right. I've had nothing but misery since I've been here, but I love you. I love everybody. That's gaslighting, making you try to believe something's not real, but it really is. She's really dogging you. She's really belittling you. She's really emasculating you in front of everybody. That's what she's doing to her husband. The queen of the passport grannies have appeared before our eyes.
Okay, don't you spread no false news around here. I absolutely love him with a passion. I love my husband so very much. Like
she probably does. Now she probably does.
I love myself first, but
let me tell y'all something. That's a big mistake. My grandmother always told me, don't you love a man more than he love you. Let me repeat that. Don't you love a man more than he love you. And you know what she said after that? She said, as a matter of fact, don't love no man at all. She said, don't love no man at all. Let him love you. Because when he love you, he gonna do everything for you. But as soon as you start loving him and he know it, oh, he gonna dog you. He gonna dog you. So don't ever, ever, ever love no man more than he love you. I guess her grandma didn't teach her that.
I love my husband. But at the same time, being here in Ghana after that tragedy, sometimes I feel like I should have just left.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, she should have. Yeah, a real woman would have just But it couldn't have never been me because I would have never got rejected.
You don't know. This is the thing for you all that are speaking on who loves me. You don't know that. Action speaks louder than words. I don't really have.
The lady was on here talking about Ben Man loves her so much. Ben Man loves her so much. So she obviously be on here watching y'all. Talk about you don't know who loved me. We know. No, he don't.
Situation where I don't have an anchor here in Ghana. That's what I really need to say. I don't have
really,
an anchor.
That's so humiliating to tell the world. She don't have an anchor, but she got a husband. She's emasculating this man right before our eyes, and then she's telling us she loves him. Passport grant.
If you guys don't know what that means, look up what an anchor is. Sometimes I feel like if I share something, people like they run with the words and they don't really investigate what these things mean.
Granny.
Who is this, Raj? Don't publicly disrespect ancient spiritual tradition. I can disrespect whatever the hell I want to because I didn't did my homework. I didn't went to school. You're not gonna tell me what to say or what not to say. I know what time it is. You know.
That's how she really at. This is really her, not the Martha Stewart chick. Okay, not the chick outside crying. This is who she really is.
Go speak that to somebody else. What I hold is way more powerful than that. I have already lived in it. I know what time it is. Wake up. At the end of the day, love is the greatest language above all languages.
And they breasts be hanging down to their stomach. I don't understand that. Why can't you put a bra on? They got halter bras. But I guess in Ghana, they like their boobies to hang down to their stomach. I guess that's the thing.
When we have filmed here at the farm and at the project,
look at that.
What we are relaying to you, especially me, is how I feel inside about myself.
Yeah,
what I want to see, what I want to feel. And that is it. Unfortunately, I don't know. See, this is the thing. The person is saying the problem is me. Well, you know what? I've done a whole lot of self-reflection. That's one thing that I'm not afraid of, to look at myself. You can say what you want, but one thing I won't do is be like, you're the problem. Nope. I look at myself first all the time. Yeah, definitely. Not afraid of that.
Now, that's a lie, because if she looked at herself, she would tell us. She would tell y'all, instead of calling y'all hood rats, passport grannies, she would tell y'all, don't come to Gambia. I mean, don't come, not Gambia either. Don't come to West Africa and be a passport granny. It's not going to work for you. It's not going to work for you because African men are not going to let you emasculate them, and they're going to end up leaving you, and you're going to end up embarrassed and ashamed and alone and broke. Because her channel probably will do good with this video, and after that, it'll just go back to its boring self. Because everybody knows she's a liar. Everybody knows she's fake. She's just telling us on this video she's a liar and she's fake. So it's going to go back to no views, which means equals no money. Yeah, this is all about the money, honey.
Nope. That's very important. It's just, anyways, let me not get distracted from that. I forgot what I was really going at, y'all. At the end of the day, you're either loved or you're not. You're either loved or you're not, guys. I've been sitting up here in Ghana for what, 5 years now. I've been here in Ghana for 4.5 years. I've been on the continent of Africa for maybe 5 or 5.5 years now. I came here with, I thought they were good intentions.
No, they weren't.
Oh man.
When you go to Africa planning on seducing their young men, that's not good intentions, ma'am. And it was a video, I forgot which one it was, that said that Prince Ayoko said that she wanted the land for free. She wanted him to give her some land. Maybe if you was his wife, he would have gave you some land as a gift. But why would he just give you, Miss Coochie Coupon Queen, why would he just give you some land and you giving your coochie as payment?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, maybe that's how she's gonna pay for the land, y'all, with her coochie. Maybe she felt like she paid for the land with the coochie too.
As of late, I've been really thinking about just going back, and when I think about going back, I just be like, oh my God, I'm going back to nothing.
Nothing. Now, this 50-something-year-old woman has nothing in the United States. Ben Man is young. Prince Ayoko is young. All she doing is running around Ghana with young men, spending all her money, trying to emasculate them. And when she can't emasculate them, she move on to the next and got to start over again. This is the story of the passport granny. Yes, Empress Shaw.
But I'm nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I go back to nothing. And if I go back, there's so many problems there. That's why I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't feel any love in Ghana. That's pretty much, I don't feel loved here. And
see, all that. But that United States is so bad, but I don't feel any love in Ghana. So what? What are you going to do? That's how you know she's playing a game to make y'all feel sorry for her.
Thing about it is, I'm not blaming my husband. I'm not blaming Ghana. I'm blaming that there's a cultural difference with how we express love. Me coming from the West, I am completely aware that we come with trauma. And I've been working on that this whole time that I've been.
This is a lie. We don't come with trauma. Passport grannies come with trauma. I don't go with trauma, ma'am. Quit lying, saying that African and Black women are going to Africa with trauma and looking to be healed. I'm not them women who were unalived, okay? I'm not them. I'm not you. I'm not going there trying to get, what is that? I'm not trying to get, reduce my trauma. And even the ones that were unalived, not even all of them were there for that. So please stop saying that. Please stop saying that. Some of them were involved in land disputes. Some of them were in bad relationships, but a lot of them were just like her. I got trauma. We got trauma. They got trauma. The worst ones was trauma related. They had trauma. I'm going to Africa to heal. You're supposed to take care of your trauma at home. You're supposed to wash your dirty clothes before you go on a trip, not wear your dirty clothes on the trip. I don't know if your grandma ever told you, but you're supposed to wash your dirty panties, okay, before you go on your trip. Okay, you're supposed to wash all your dirty panties and make sure they clean, and don't take them on your trip with you. But these broads, they take all their dirty panties. They don't even wash them. They don't even wash them. They just take them.
Here, like I've never come here. Like Ghana owes me. People owe me. Fix my stuff. Absolutely not. I'm not that type of person.
Yes,
I came here to try to make some money and do my little spiritual stuff. I got awakened by the reality here, though. So when people talking about traditional spiritual this and that, I saw the truth. They're taking your fucking money. They're robbing you, MFs.
But you were helping them, ma'am. If they were robbing the people, you were helping them because you were doing the spiritual stuff with them. And look at her face when she said, they're robbing you, MFers. She's clapping and she's laughing because she's glad y'all hurting just like her.
Give thanks and praise that somebody's going to speak the truth to you. Give thanks and praise that somebody has the power and the energy to tell you the truth. Even my husband will speak the truth on you. They're robbing you. It's called content. I'm sorry. And when you put our ish with their ish, they don't see their ish though. They're perfect.
Well, see, she got a man. She think he got it. His ish is he want kids, and he's not going to not have another relationship. She don't want him to have it. She want to control him. See, the newness don't wear off. He ain't impressed with her no more. He done got married to her. They done built the house. Okay, whatever. That's why she's starting this new project to try to get him away from everybody again, so she can have him to herself again. It ain't no. He come visit you on your day of the week. That's what you get, the day of the week. Go over there and cook with them. If you want to spend time with him, go over to the family compound with everybody else. That's what they do.
The problem, okay? I am perfectly okay with being alone, as I have always been. And I am perfectly being okay with being in a marriage that is functional.
Functional. What does that mean? Functional.
Functional. I feel so sorry for
I don't think I want a functional marriage.
you all out there who watch all kinds of videos out there, and y'all be like, oh, you like blaming each other and blaming Black women. Like, y'all, see, I don't watch none of that stuff, but I know that it's out there. I feel so sorry for you all that become like engulfed by that. Because one thing that I know is that in the real world, patience, most of all, love. When love is not present, that's when things go awry. Be careful, ladies and gents. Some people are out here just to do their family business, and you're just an opportunity. Y'all can say whatever.
Which means I'm going to get you to build a house for me and my family. I'm going to get all the money I can from you. I'm going to get as much as I can from you. Exactly. But if you knew the assignment, why did you enroll in the course? If you saw the assignment, why would you take the course?
Whatever y'all want. But if I die, you're going to remember that part.
See, if I die, because she want to guilt trip y'all. See, narcissist.
I love you guys so much. I'm willing to
Gaslighting. Oh, this is evil. You hear that? But what if I expire? Oh, and I love you guys so much. This is evil.
With you my truth and what my experience has been like. And lo and behold, whenever I find the time to really get in there and jot down all these amazing thoughts, and it begins in the US, because I know what we're going through over there. When it's all complete and finished, I hope that it will be something that will really inspire people. Like, damn, okay, let me calm down about my movements. Because when I first started, I was a fiery. I had so many complaints in myself, and I said, you need to stop complaining. There must be an equal exchange of energy, loving, amazing energy towards one another that is beautiful, harmonious, and wonderful.
She got this ideal of a relationship, but she's not that ideal person. See, this is a new age person who studies all different types of religions and belief systems, and they mixed it all together in her head. And she's trying to execute them all, instead of just practicing the basics. Even if you just follow the 10 Commandments. But you're mixing all this craziness. And you in Africa. And now you're crazy, in my humble opinion.
Everything is not going to be perfect. The imperfect parts, you are a man, you are a woman, or whatever you are, you bring it together and bring balance. That's what grown folks do. God is, who is this telling me to come? Child, please. Oh, I swear. Don't offend me live. Don't offend me while I'm live.
Why? What happens?
Okay,
what happens? Don't offend me. Why? What happens? This is the Martha Stewart I told you.
Let's talk about some realities that I've come to realize here.
Bro, nobody want to see that.
I'm so grateful for this moment right now. Yeah.
Cover that up.
I have realized, and it only came after so much hardship and trauma. These are things that I can never explain on the. There's many things that I can never explain on the live. Not for anything else besides the simple fact of networking. I network with all kinds of people because you never know who can help you in life, right? And
no, she gave us
weird. So earlier, me and my husband got into a disagreement, and I decided to go get myself a little place, right, and just say, you know what, I need a break. So I come and I'm in the lobby, and there's a lobby filled with police.
Now, all y'all married women, when y'all have disagreements with y'all husbands, tell me, do you do this? Married men, tell me, when you have disagreements with your wives, do you do this?
Officers. This annoyed me so much, but this is the type of things that be bothering me about being here. But this should show you kind of like what's going on.
And she trying to flip it on him. Oh, that's what I said. This lady is nutso.
Going up here. I'm standing in the lobby with my shades on. I'm mad at my husband right now. And I'm just like, just give me my keys. I just want to be by myself for a day. Sometimes you got to do that. You got to get a room to yourself to go, right? So I'm standing there, and this man walks up to me, and he's like, hello. Like, he just, that's all I hear. And I said, sir, I'm not really in a good position right now. I'm having difficulties at home. Please let me just check in, right? And he's like, oh, and so he's trying to help me get ahead of everyone. And so he's like, I'm a police officer. I can help you. And then I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. And so he's just like, no, I can help. And I said, sir, please, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm like, I need to sit alone. I need to sit alone quietly. And he's just like, okay, no problem. So anyways, long story short, I accidentally thought to myself, maybe, because I'm a networker, I said, let me just go ahead and give him.
Did she say I accidentally thought to myself? Hold on.
So I go, right. So I'm standing there, and this man walks up to me, and he's like, hello. Like, he just, that's all I hear. And I said, sir, I'm not really in a good position right now. I'm having difficulties at home. Please let me just check in, right? And he's like, oh, and so he's trying to help me get ahead of everyone. And so he's like, I'm a police officer. I can help you. And then I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. And so he's just like, no, I can help. And I said, sir, please, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm like, I need to sit alone. I need to sit alone quietly. And he's just like, okay, no problem. So anyways, long story short, I accidentally.
She did say she accidentally. So let's see what she accidentally did. What a liar. Let's see what she accidentally did.
Thought to myself, maybe,
How do you accidentally think to yourself?
Because I'm a networker, I said, let me just go ahead and give him my number. Not for.
How do you accidentally think to yourself, let me give another man my phone number? How do you accidentally think to yourself, let me give another man my phone number?
anything else besides the simple fact of networking. I network with all kinds of people.
And I want to network with him. So that's how I'm going to justify the lie to Vin Man if he ever see the number that we was networking.
I know who can help you in life, right? And so next thing I know, I'm receiving a text message. Baby, are you okay? And I'm like, wait a minute. The only person that calls me baby is my husband. Are you okay? This is like, and then I thought to myself, what makes this man think that I want to hear that or see that?
You do. You did when you gave him the number. Are you kidding me? You gave him the number. You gave him the conversation. You gave him the time of day, and you gave him your phone number. So when you gave him your phone number and he knew you were married because you said it as a married woman, giving him your phone number, you're letting him know, I don't respect my marriage. I don't respect my husband, and you can get this coochie coupon because that's how I pay my debts.
I thought you were a police officer here to save.
You gave him that. You let him know that. Now she's trying to switch it on him. Ha ha, and it's funny, huh?
That's the BS that folks be doing. Yeah.
That's the BS she be doing.
There's like a lack of wisdom.
That was a lack of wisdom for you to give that man your phone number. That was a lack of wisdom. It sure was.
Like, where's your
She's
paper?
excited. She must plan on hooking up with him. He must be muscles too. That must be the next one, y'all. That must be her next man because she excited about him. She keep laughing and smiling. He must be cute with muscles and 20-year-old too.
Like thirsty much. That is just one of the many stories.
The men that you gave your phone number to. That's why she laughing like that.
Exactly. Like, because I receive a lot of contacts from many established people out here, but unfortunately, and that you're going to depend on them for emotional support. They don't know. It's not their fault, but it's a fact. I'm sorry to bear this to you, but you need to know. Does that mean that we can't love them? No, we can love them, yes. But unfortunately, the Ghanaian government has not put into effect any order, any support for you when you come and spend your money.
Well, why would they? You don't have any respect for yourself, ma'am. You don't even have any respect for their culture. Why would they put anything in effect for a bunch of passport grannies who coming over there sleeping with the young men and want to emasculate them and then get mad when you can't emasculate them and then you want to call the police on them and take them to court?
Because that's all they want, period.
But you did even worse. You came on YouTube and made a video about your husband.
Yeah. Goddess, you need to go on somewhere before I go Goddess on you straight up.
Yeah.
Because this is a part of the healing, being able to speak your truth.
Let's go, Goddess. I want to see it. Please.
You know how long I've been sitting up here holding this in? You have no idea. Are you out here in Ghana living? Are you out there traveling the world getting that raw, authentic experience? And no, you are not. So go on and calm down and be easy and get some education here because I'm telling you now, you're not going to get it nowhere else. I had the audacity to come here just like so many other people wanted to come here and see what it's all about. We wanted to connect with Mama Africa. But all of Africa is not our home, period. Because home is ready for you. Home is your medicine.
That's what it is.
I have been creating my own medicine. How? By the very, sorry guys, I don't know what I have been creating my own medicine. Let me just go on and block your nonsense. Oh, sorry. Let me block your nonsense.
Yeah, she done made the video private. But I guess since she done made the video private, y'all. Look, she bad. Oh, she bad. Let me keep going.
I'm tired of your ignorance. You're not a goddess because only a goddess understands what I'm talking about.
You're not a goddess either, ma'am, because goddesses don't use coochie coupons, ma'am. Goddesses don't use coochie coupons, ma'am. So you're not a goddess either. You're one of them people who walk down the street and use what's in between their legs to pay for things.
I can assure you what that is. It's called experience. I want y'all to come on in.
A goddess experience is not a goddess, ma'am.
Enjoy the vibes. Enjoy the truth. I love it. You guys think I care about a damn hater? You guys think I care about something like that? Are you serious? No, I don't.
You obviously do because you stopped the video. See, I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all probably can't see this. I don't believe this broad. This broad is just. Y'all see that? Look.
Because that's the way of the world. If they're not talking about you, you're not doing anything significant.
No, we're talking
moderator. I'll be the moderator.
Yeah, you're doing something significant, all right. You're bringing passport grannies to Ghana, and you're embarrassing us all. Okay, you disrespected Prince Yoko And now you think you're going to get love and be successful in Ghana? I don't think so, ma'am. You need to pack up your things and go too.
Right now.
You're,
Anyways, besides
you're an
that,
embarrassment too.
I lost my train of thought.
The queen of the passport grannies.
With what's going on. It's so interesting too because it hasn't rained. Okay, so we're going to talk about building in just a second and why I'm agitated. I need to speak on this because all of y'all out here doing this. Hold on just a second. It's raining right now. It hasn't rained in a few days and I'm so grateful for that. Ever since I came here, I've been spending money and trying to build something that many of you would enjoy coming to.
Girl, you've been spending money because you want to spend money. Ain't nobody in Ghana making you spend money. Stop it. You spending money because you want to.
You enjoy. Because
she's trying to buy you some. Y'all know what she's trying to buy.
Like so many people vibe with me, with us, whomever the team is, that they just want to come and be a part of it. And my only goal was to deliver something that is just highly valuable and wonderful. Something that I would enjoy. Because I remember when I first arrived, the first few days here, I went to go see Mama Imacus, and I was so very happy to be there. I felt her energy, and I also felt her energy when it left. See, a lot of people don't understand what we come in with. They think we on some basic stuff. No problem, because when we remove our energy,
this is the basic of the basic. When you paying with coochie coupons, you are the basic of the basic. You are as basic as there can be. Okay, you basic broads. That's what you are. You were basic when we were in our 20s. You were basic broads. And now you're in your 50s and you still a basic broad. And you're mad.
You can feel it. And we go on out somewhere else.
A basic broad.
So anyways, guys, when you are building here, you got to be very, very careful. Because it's a gamble. It's a heavy gamble. And for me to be here this long and to still not be able to manifest, I looked at myself.
See?
I looked at myself. Damn.
She has nothing. All she has is the DIY farm, because that's why I'm telling you, this lady has the spirit of seduction, and she know I done figured her out. And she's like, how do Kiki know this? How does she know? Yeah. And she can't seduce nobody. It don't even work. That's why Chief Amechi kicked her out the daggone school.
I think I made
Montana tried to give her a chance, but you see what she did? Went to Ghana. That's Chief Montana's connect in Ghana. So she went up there and slept with the connect, just like the Dusty Divas in the Gambia. You don't sleep with the connect, girl. You work with the connect. Chief Montana sent you there to work with the connect, not sleep with the connect.
A bad decision coming here, because if you're doing, or like maybe it's that whole success play, like some people, when you're getting ready to really make a big difference in life or really achieve the success that they're going through, they go through something very traumatic or they go through something very challenging. And I'm looking at all of these different things. I have a lot against me. Number one, I'm Black. I have a certain level of intelligence.
Black.
People hate me for whatever reason. I do not care.
They always got to play the race card.
It's so many different, things. And one thing is for sure, that I never came here to hate on anyone. I came here to do business. That's it. You see what I'm saying? And so when people speak on your matter like that, it's heartbreaking, because you're just progressing. That's it. You're just trying to do your progress. But there's a thing here that many people don't understand, is that there are people here that I guess are maybe just they maybe are jealous of you, or maybe they don't like you secretly. And so they have to find ways to just sabotage your plans. And so that's why I was like thinking, like, damn, do I need to go back to the plantation with my tail between my legs and just accept defeat? So that's what I'm
They don't like you, ma'am, because you pay for your debts with a coochie coupon. They don't like you because of that, okay? Nobody likes a woman who pays her debts with coochie coupons, okay? Okay? And you're fake. You pretend to be something you are, and you're no more than just a woman who pays her debts with coochie coupons.
I'm dealing with, Y'all can try to blame me all y'all want. I know what's going on over here. I will always know what's going on over here. I will always know what has happened here. Yeah. That is a fact. Too many people have said, I'm coming to Ghana because of you. And I'm like nervous about that, because I know
they're coming to Ghana because of you. This is what I want to educate y'all about. This is not what you want to be like. This is not what you want to do in Ghana. You go to Ghana acting like this, you're going to be like this. You're going to wind up like this with men running through you. Because once you get a reputation, you got one time to be with an African man. I'm telling you the real. One time. If you don't marry that African man, it's better for you not to go to another country and start all over. Because you're nothing at that point. They're just going to pass you around. And that's all she's being done is passed around. Passed around. That's all.
No, the realities.
Nobody's ever going to take this woman serious. Never.
I know the realities. Oh, you're just looking at the exterior. Yes, he's very beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys are kind of caught up in an illusion of what
you looking at the exterior. He's very beautiful. See, that's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. Spirit of seduction. Nothing but that. Lust. This woman is full of lust.
Think a marriage should be, what you think beauty should be. This channel has taught me so much, as well as the other channel. It taught me so much about the human mind.
Look,
how very unfortunate.
This woman said basically the same thing ES was thinking when she got with that man. So now she mad because the woman's saying it. Wow.
We are, as humans. We think that because someone gives you this, that it's that. We just want to be loved.
We just want to be loved. Love, how about love yourself, ma'am? How about that? I know that's a novel ideal. How about love yourself? Self-love. That's a self job. That's something you need to do for yourself. That ain't Ben Man's job. That's not Prince Yoko's job. That's not Ghana's job. Love yourself.
From our enemies. But who are our enemies? These days, we don't know.
Right, because she is.
We don't know.
We the number one enemy.
I have lived on YouTube for many years. I have shared pretty much all of me. And that's how it's going to be.
Wow.
Lately, I started playing classical music because that's who I really am.
Wow.
Wearing the dresses, all that, that's who I am. And people started unsubscribing.
I wear dresses and I listen to classical music. And I also pay my debts with my coochie coupon. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Because then I realized, like, oh my gosh, okay, I get it. You're supposed to be yourself so that those that are not supposed to be around will go away. And those who really dig it, they have no problem with who you are. Cool. You see? It's been like this battle with like really wanting to just be your authentic self with the comedic self, like the person who has to jump around. Hi guys. People can't live like that for the rest of their lives. I'm not an actor.
But why present yourself like that? You see what I mean? She's telling you she's fake because that's who she normally is. Hey, everybody. Welcome to DIY Farm. Yes, everything is lovely. Everything is wonderful. But then when she get mad because things don't go her way, she got mad because those videos reappeared about her passing out coochie coupons. She thought she had got rid of that. She thought people forgot about that. So that's what she's mad about. So now she want to come on here and then she want to change up. But this is who she really is.
I'm not an actor. Y'all come in here to change your life and you think I'm going to lie to you? Y'all can talk shit about me and do whatever you want.
But she's been lying to you, people. She told you she's been lying to you. This whole thing was created, she said, for her. This ain't real.
Yeah, but one thing's for sure, somebody told you the truth. Y'all don't see, I don't have makeup on. I've been crying because I love my man.
I love my man.
At this point, I don't know if he loves me. That's really the problem. They say that if you question if your mate loves you, there's a problem. So that's my conflict right now. That's my
question. And if your mate loves you, that means your mate doesn't love you.
conflict.
You should know it. You're just trying to play like you don't.
Never be questioning whether somebody loves us. That's my dilemma. And if you, any of you MFs out there,
it sounds like she got played. Like I said, is this what she gets for disrespecting the prince? Yeah, it sounds like she just got played out of all her money. And guess who gonna keep the White House farm? Ben Man.
To say about that, would you like it if you had the question if somebody loves you? Get real with yourself.
Listen to her. Don't be mad at us. Be mad at yourself. How you gonna be mad at us? Because you got with somebody you was paying, you was seducing with a coochie coupon to make somebody else jealous. So you marrying him thinking Prince Yoko jealous, and he going on with his business, and now you stuck with somebody who don't care nothing about you but what you can buy for them.
We had so many people talk mess about us for years.
Listen.
And we never gave into it. I never said nothing. I just let them just talk their mess and this and that and their stories and this and that. Because what it did was it empowered me as a human to realize that I was a very strong person or strong spirit. and that I had something inside of me that would allow me to be like a queen, to stand there and watch my peasants run around. That's what that taught me about myself. I didn't choose to be in a position where
Queens do not pay their debts with coochie coupons. Peasants do.
people would take stories and just run. I didn't choose that. Who wants that? No one wants that. Everybody wants to be loved. But sometimes we go through hard things in life that are just problematic. You think I wanted to come to Africa to be fucking scammed? Who wants that? No one. But I can assure you, if you land in the wrong place, it will happen. If I don't say it, somebody's going to say that to you. Come on, y'all. Y'all want me to sit around?
Like she's saving us. We already know this, girl. You ain't been telling us nothing for years now. You ain't been telling us nothing but fakery. Fakery. Okay? That's all you've been ain't nothing real about you. You just gave us fakery for years and years and years. People have finally stopped watching your channel, and you know it. And this is the most views you've gotten in I don't know how long. Nobody's paying attention to you.
Around and show you the monkey and all the pretty things all the time and not share with you the truth? That's what y'all want?
The monkey. Nobody watches you. That's why they don't watch you.
I can go back home to the farm and pretend for you. I'm tired of pretending, though. So I want to give it to you 100%.
Whole video down. Make this video private so we couldn't see it, because you don't want people telling the truth about you.
And meet it and be with my partner that is 100%. We shall all be 100%. For all ages says, maybe Africa isn't your calling. You don't think that I've thought about that? I've been there, done that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I decided to write the memoir. Just randomized,
No, write the memoir and shut your mouth. Get off YouTube talking about it, because we don't want to hear it no more.
And I said, you know what? Maybe I should start writing about it. And I definitely did. And then it started bringing up old baggage inside of me. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I have been through a lot in this country. Yeah.
Right.
And you think I'm going to sit up here and pretend like these things aren't happening to other people? You know why I'm speaking? Because it's happening to others. They're just not saying anything. They're just not saying anything. And they don't have to. I'm doing it for them. I love you. I love myself. I love my name.
Listen,
I love Ghana. I love America.
That's a lie. I love you. That's a lie.
I love the world. But everybody's got their own agendas going on, and we just we got to be careful. And sometimes you don't know where you're landing. I will be the first to admit I came here with rose-colored lenses, ready to take it on and experience, but I had no idea that I was gonna be. But I should have known better. Messing with that hoodoo voodoo. I'm telling y'all, y'all playing with
messing with that hoodoo voodoo. Y'all are crazy following this woman. This woman messing with that hoodoo voodoo. She mixing hoodoo and voodoo. Who was the other person who mixed something? Chief Amechi. And you see what happened to him. And he put her out of the school. I guarantee you everybody who went there on the strength of ES is suffering, is in a horrible relationship with a small boy, and is broke and suffering.
Child's play over there in the way. Y'all come over here, you get the realities of some shit. Freaking, like when I tell you that, like when I woke up to the freaking realities of what was going on here, I really didn't express it to you. I really didn't express it because I'm always trying to be considerate of people's feelings.
She considerate of everybody's feelings except Prince Yoko's and her husband's, huh?
That's one of the things that I'm guilty of. Always trying to be considerate and like don't say too much because you don't want to hurt their path. What is Ross? Your mind is just like what I expected to be. Ross, your mind is not ready. What is that song? KRS? The girls look so good, but their minds are not ready. It happens with guys too, and Ross has been a clear example of that. Your mind is not ready. Why are you even on the feed? You know why? Because you're feeling it. Because you are one of them. Go away.
Listen to her.
I'll find peace when it's time for peace. Right now, I don't know. I don't know what you guys, your illusions about peace or whatever, but I somehow find some sort of peace with speaking to you right now. You guys think I'm not at peace just because I'm speaking this? Is that what you've been programmed to believe because someone speaks their truth that it's not peaceful?
Oh,
is that what you think?
Nobody cares about
Think about that for a while. Yeah, think about that one because I hate to be the bearer of bad news. If you don't know me by now, some of y'all, maybe y'all haven't known me for a while, but I'm a highly critical thinker, and I do get annoyed by things that aren't landing well. So please forgive me if I come off as choppy. I do not mean to. But sometimes if I can see that a person has not really thought it through, they don't think it through before addressing me personally, I take it offensively.
You didn't think it through when you was paying for your debts with a coochie coupon. You didn't think it through. Honey, you didn't think it through. You talking about something, you a critical thinker. You should have thought critically. You should have said, now, if I start paying for things with a coochie coupon, people are going to find out about that. And nobody's going to respect me. No man is going to want to marry me. No woman is going to have any respect for me. The community will not respect me at all because I paid with a coochie coupon.
I don't mean to, but I know where my head is. I know what my experience is. And sometimes when you're talking and you don't know me personally, you don't know my situation personally, child, please, these are fighting words because it don't make no sense to comment on a person's situation unless they have specifically addressed you regarding what is going on. And I have not done that. When I'm speaking, I speak very generally because there's a big wide world out there with different experiences. But what I did speak on generally is regarding the issues that we have with American women and Ghanaian men. Not all, but many. I'd like to see somebody tell me I'm lying. I'm still waiting. I did a video some months ago, and I'm still waiting. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not here to lie or hurt anybody. I'm speaking of fact that has been going on. We haven't addressed it because it's not an issue that's, like we're not big enough of a crowd to really say, okay, we're noticing that there's some serious cultural issues here with us understanding one another. And when we have conflict, how to troubleshoot effectively, medicinally. Some people have not been given an opportunity to critically think, to converse at a level that allows for emotional intelligence. And all, there's a lot of issues that we're trying to bring together now. God, stressful it has been for me to be living in a country where someone is always ready to expose me. How can I ever feel comfortable with anyone?
So that's how you know she doing stuff, okay?
I watch a lot of American TV and I see that there's problems there. But guys, if y'all really think that y'all gonna come to Africa and y'all ain't gonna see no problem, you are sad.
Where's she been? Don't nobody.
I take full responsibility for that. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that I don't want to feel protected, that I don't want to be loved, that I don't want to be safe. Your definition of love, your definition of safety and emotional intelligence and all those things as an American or wherever it is that you're coming from will be completely different than what they know here, unless the person is educated in the West. That's a fucking fact. And whoever is mad at that, get the fuck on. I'm so freaking tired of babysitting people's baby ideas. That's the thing about being here. I feel like I'm always constantly having to babysit ideas because people are not strong enough to accept the truth for what it is. That has been a part of my frustration. I can't just speak the truth and people say, you know what, let me think on that and come back. Like, you know what, I thought about that. I think you have a point, but let me add.
Didn't I tell y'all she mad because she can't emasculate them? She's mad because she can't find an African man that she can emasculate. That's it.
I have yet to receive that kind of discourse. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys that I've been constantly trying to plant and do beautiful shit, but I'm not able to land it well. I'm seriously trying, guys. I am so trying. That's all I think about, sleep about. It's just doing that and just being in a loving situation. That's really it. And it seems to me that being here, I have not been able to achieve all of my goals. When a man tells you that he's not willing to change for you, what do you guys think about that? If a man is not willing to yield for you.
But see, that's the whole problem. Why are you going and wanting somebody to change? This is how she's so immature. I mean, I would think I was in high school when I was into that. He just needs to change stuff. How are you going to tell this man just needs to change? They just need to change. And who's going to change him? You? You're going to be the one to change him? You and your YouTube money? Because that's your only income is YouTube.
That can mean only two things. Because a man, if he sees that maybe he's not really, doing well, if the woman is complaining or this and that, he'll change for himself or he'll change for a woman that he loves, right? Or am I in an illusion?
Please stop thinking about the change stuff, okay? Okay, please stop. You can't change people. People are grown. People are who, if they want to change, they're going to change themselves. Yes, and nobody else is going to make anybody change. So all y'all people following her, the passport queen, the passport granny queen, you better quit listening to this lie because you ain't going to change nobody.
Men don't yield. No problem. Then we shall go back to our peace as single women because it's better to be alone and at peace than to who's not willing to just be with you. No, it's not too much information, Anthony. It's the right information that maybe you should be taking notes on.
Listen to her. No,
Men
but
don't
you should
submit.
put a bra on.
Whoever even said anything about submitting? See, I think that there's some boys on the line. And when boys begin to show up, that's when I know it's time for me to go, because I don't keep the company of little boys.
Listen to her. You don't keep the company of little boy. We should have never said that. Y'all know she been listening to us. She over here listening to us. We made her feel good. We made her feel good when we said that. You wish they were, so you could emasculate them. You thought because they were younger, you could emasculate them. But no. They didn't let you. And that's why you got a whole stank attitude.
This is the thing. You guys need to understand that no one ever could change anyone. That's why when I'm talking, I got to explain it well. In the real world, no one could ever change anybody. But when you are in a relationship, is it not true that you both make accommodations for one another?
You don't
or not?
change people.
Maybe I'm in another world on my own.
Please don't listen to her. Her philosophy on life is flawed. It's flawed. That's why she has these issues, because she sees people who have issues. See, that's what I'm telling you. Like attract like. She got issues. She attract people with issues. Now she want to change him. She want to change Vin Man and make him into something that he's not and never going to be. I told you she wanted to build a bear. She wanted to build a bear with Vin Man. She wanted to do it with Prince Yoko, but they said, no, you ain't building no bears over here.
Because maybe I missed that one. Please let me know. Please let me know, because the way that these comments is flowing, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm on the wrong.
See, she didn't even get that far with the Prince. The family rejected her. Honey, she was still on her best behavior. They rejected her.
Right. Submitting. Are we puppies? Are we puppies? Y'all are weird.
No, you're weird.
Y'all love it when the fights come out of me. No problem.
You weird. Making a video private, then making it unprivate, then making it private, then making it unprivate. You're weird because you don't want people to talk about you. Then don't do what you do.
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm probably so just sad and beat up about this, y'all. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this. No matter what, I still love my man. But
I still love my man.
Going back
still love my man. I still love my man. I still love my man. But I've been on here for an hour and 25 minutes dogging my man.
America, because I feel like I've made a mistake being here in the country, because the country is not really working for me. You ever been or doing something? You ever been doing a project or something, and it's just continuously giving you not the vibe? That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this is not really giving me the vibe.
Yeah. That's so Prince Vin Man ain't giving her the vibe no more, because he don't hit it no more. It ain't no reason to. I got the money. I don't need to go over there and be bothered with her no more. She run her mouth too much. When I go over there, I got to listen to her run her mouth. I ain't trying to hear all that. I got what I want. I ain't going to be bothered with her. So she calling him, cussing him out because he ain't coming over there hitting it.
So I'm feeling like, okay, if I go back to America, then what am I gonna do? What is there for me?
Nothing. What you left with? You left here with nothing. You left nothing. You left nothing behind. So how could you expect to have something when you come back? This lady hasn't even seen her kids in 5 years. 5 years, she hasn't even seen her kids. She probably has an estranged relationship with everybody. Her relationship with everybody is probably messed up. Because I would feel like you turned your back on me. You turned your back on me. 5 years you've been gone. Girl, bye.
What is there for me in America?
Your kids. Look, what is there for me in America? She ain't even saying her kids, her family. She don't care.
When someone says, I'm going to Africa, what is here for you? What do you think is here for you in Africa?
What was there for you that you turned your back on your whole family?
I want to know. What do you think is here? Let's talk about that before
The man. Now, remember what led her there. The man that was in prison for 10 years had got out of prison, remember? And she went to see him on her birthday, and he played her. They had talked for 2 years online, remember? And she went to go see him in Chicago, and he didn't come. Then she want to become, I'm going to Africa.
I go, what do you think is here for you? Please tell me, and I'm going to share with you my perspective. I ain't got no problem. There are transitions and evolutions, yes, but you keep your problems to yourself. There's no problem here. There's just transformations. That's it. Don't be claiming no problems on me. Transformations, yes. See, sometimes when people be putting their words out there, they want you to adopt them. I don't think so.
Too much. Listen to that.
Don't. Some of y'all haters are showing up like y'all care about what's going on. Go on somewhere. You ain't getting no information because we already know what your type is like. Go on somewhere. I can't stand that when people try to show what's happening. I care. And please, I know who's been here for a while and who's caring.
Girl, you done gave us all the information. We don't need nothing else.
You're right, Luanda. It is the location. I completely agree. Definitely. I completely agree. It is the location. And I've been forced to feel like there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
No, me doesn't like the location. Me, the dynamics and the anatomy and the stars is saying, hell to the no. How long are you going to do this to yourself? And when you share that with your team and the team is just looking at you like you,
Who's
something wrong with
the team? Who's the team, y'all?
the team. My father didn't raise me fool. Neither did my mother. They are resting in with. This is another thing that I want to leave out with. Some people think that when they come to Africa, you're supposed to leave yourself into the archaic ways of living. And that's an absolute no. We're not supposed to leave or lose ourselves. Just because you come back to the motherland, you're supposed to leave yourself. They got problems.
You don't even know yourself. It sounds like you and your friends and your whole crew that you sit in the beacon out, the passport grannies, y'all don't even know yourself. Y'all still stuck when y'all was 20 years old. Y'all still think y'all 20. So y'all don't know yourself at all.
Here that they're trying to figure out. Why would you abandon and leave yourself for cultures that are struggling on their own?
But you did it. Why did you do it?
Scratching at the surface of where your ancestors have already passed hundreds of years ago. Do you see? Y'all don't hear me though. I'm supposed to go backwards because I marry an African man or I marry into an African society? I think not. We have to meet right here.
And like Places and Spaces said, I think that was Places and Spaces. Where's the video of the wedding? Where's ES's wedding pictures? Y'all know how long this woman been wanting to marry an African man. She been wanting to marry an African man for a long, long, long time. How come there's no pictures? How come there's no video of the wedding? Is she really married? Or are they just playing like they married for YouTube?
Understanding, love, patience, peace, all of these things. Else it will not work. That's the bad news. That's the reality. So people can do their videos, say what they want, but at the end of the day, everybody's going to deal with the reality of who they are in a relationship. People can look at me from the surface and be like, she's the problem. Okay, if you say so, but I'm the one living it. I know what's up, and so does the other party. Or to be away from their sweetheart, be away from their family. No one wants to be away from what makes them happy. But my goodness, guys, there comes a time where you have to respect yourself enough to know when it's time to, like, depart or create an earthquake. Like, something has to change, because if you don't do that, you'll be suffering in silence. Why would we do that to ourselves? You know how many people have had those what do they call it? Near-death experiences, NDE. Have you guys not learned from their own experiences? I've even had one of my own. I didn't have to die. I was contemplating it, but people that have been.
She was contemplating it. What?
Or almost died and went to some other place. Excuse me. They always come back with a similar story. And those stories are I don't have no family here. I don't have no effing friends here. I'm very vulnerable sometimes, especially when I don't feel like I have anybody to lean on.
Well, why don't you leave, ma'am? We're so sick of these stories.
You see what I'm saying? That happens here. Too many of us. It's not just me.
We're so sick of you and your crew. Please get your passport grannies out of Ghana. I know if I'm sick of y'all, I know Ghana got to be sick of y'all walking around there thinking everybody wants y'all. Please stop. Nobody want a passport granny. Nobody.
Y'all be acting like I'm just out here just tripping on my own. No, it's not just me, babies. Men go through it too. They're just not saying nothing. Are we blaming the country?
Going around looking for an African man you can emasculate.
No, it's about what we have gone through in the West that contributes to how we feel when we are immersed here.
Okay, what we have gone through in the West, because we haven't dealt with nothing, because we don't deal with nothing.
Because I had a mission, I had, this and that, but at the same time, I realized, like, okay, I still got some things that I still carry from there that are very hurtful.
Look,
I still look at things that have gone on about our people there. I can't help but feel it. It's not.
Don't blame it on us, girl. Bye.
Y'all can say whatever you want. Highly intelligent species are going to understand every word that I say. But you know how my little children, they like to go around and scatter around like little rogues. We know how they do. Go, continue. Bring many views to this video because I want people to see it.
Good, we are.
Because you guys should accept the truth for what it is.
We're going to bring many views to this video. And guess what? My channel is the only place that they're going to be able to see it. People start blocked it.
When all these homestead videos are showing you all the beautiful parts, that is all Africa is just all the beautiful parts. Okay. All right. If you say so. Not all skin folk are kinfolk. That is a fact. Not there, not here, not anywhere. Yeah. Thank you, Juliet. I will try to give myself grace because I do beat myself up. Honestly, I feel like I've been on vacation this whole time. It's just been some.
So I don't know if the comment, we're going to stop there because the rest is just her laughing.
Complications.
And
do you not know that so many people travel the world on vacation and they have complications? This is girl.
She just feel like she's on vacation. But if it was so miserable, how are you on vacation? But the comment about her being with, doing the things as the wives and performing the oral sex. We didn't hear that comment, so she might have went in and deleted the comment because y'all know how she is. She tried to clean up her mess. So let me make sure we ain't got nothing else, because once I click off, we ain't ready to click.
Like a family time. Because see, when I was little, we used to have family table time. As time went on, we stopped sitting at the table together, and people started dying and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take some time off from this channel, and I hope that y'all will be patient enough to give me that
She
time.
said she's gonna take time.
Because I am deep in right now.
Y'all see, that was a lie. See how I can't
like
see
family time.
down here?
See, when I was little, we used to have family table time.
But she
As
done
time went on, we
whole
stopped sitting at the
thing.
table together, and people started dying and stuff like that. So it's been a long time, and I guess the internet has become like this big round table of all kind of family members that you love and adore, and others that you don't love and adore. So it's kind of like, you have to just, you see what I'm saying? Like,
all right, y'all. We're gonna stop with that right there. All right. I'm gonna leave it right there in case we want to go back to it for reference. Because once we click off, we can't see it unless you one of her members only. All right, y'all. So there y'all have it. That was ES's nonsense. And then she blocked it so we can't see it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you block it so we can't see it? Why would you do that? Because you don't want people to see your nonsense. Or maybe she needs more money and she wants you just to pay. His face looks young, but she has a granny. Her face looks young, but she has a granny body. She's 55. Yeah, she's had body image problems for a long time. Like I said, she should have got those body images problems fixed up before she went to Africa. This is how Black American women are. Wow, I hope. See what I mean? No, they're not. She's just like that. Talked 2 hours and made not one point except exposing a yes. Yes, thank you. She talked 2 hours. Sure did. Right. She could take it down. We all heard it. Right. You could take it down now. Yes, we heard it. She tried to take it down when I was going live because it kept blinking out. It kept going black. She never no, she doesn't. This is a passport granny. This is a passport granny, honey. Yeah, she's nuts. This is a passport granny. Is she done? Right. I know, y'all. I know. I moved there too, but didn't get with the American. Didn't get with an African man, although they tried to convince me. Okay, Tammy. Who tried to convince you that the African men or the Black women? Who tried to convince you? I get so tired of these passport grannies blaming everything on the West when they get broke. Yes. Yeah, see, she ain't getting no views. She ain't getting, her only income is YouTube. She's not getting paid a lot from YouTube. ES looks young. How old is she? ES is 55. I heard. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But I don't care about her look. We're talking about her character. Dad, don't y'all get it? In one of her videos, she said she had ran many businesses. So that's what I wanted to show y'all. Ghanaians are very tired with, I told y'all, they're very tired of the drama. I don't blame them. I'm tired of the drama. The passport grannies are embarrassing. They are really embarrassing. These groups they're embarrassing. Yes, the reality TV show Housewives of Ghana. Yeah, I think, and there's one in Lagos too. There's a Housewives of Lagos too. But they're the rich ones. They're not these old broke down housewives. Letitia's grandmother, the blacked out granny. Yeah, that's what we call Letitia's grandmother, the blacked out granny. Because she get too excited when we say her name. So we can't give them no excitement. Africa is the worst place to have cultural tribal wedding. Maybe she can't. No, she probably can't. She probably don't have the money. She said that pretty much. And she don't have no place to go, and she don't have no place to live. Well, you should have thought about that. How can these mature, many of which are grandmothers, can fall into a trap of selling everything Thank you. That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. How do you fall into that trap where you sell everything? You're supposed to be mature. You're supposed to be wise, but you sell everything to go to Africa to go be with a small boy. Playing married. I think so too. My husband, her and Latif's grandmother. Yep. I think she playing married too. Because if she was married, honey, she would show wedding pictures. Do she even talk about the wedding? Paying with coochie. She do pay with coochie coupons, honey. She told us she paid with coochie coupons. We never saw a video of the ceremony. That's why I don't think it's real. Yeah, Places and Spaces pointed that out. I don't think it's real. I think it's just we playing married for YouTube. I don't think so. And the reason I don't think they're married is because we never seen proof of the wedding. We never seen proof of the marriage. Yeah, we never seen any proof of the marriage. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Are you, Tammy, you are so correct. It's like those reality shows. But you know what? I feel like everything that is happening to her is happening to her because she disrespected this man in his homeland. And I think it's happening to her because she's just a disrespectful person. And I think it's happening to her because she is a passport granny. And she really wanted to emasculate these men and they would not let her. That's right. Like, share, subscribe. Next time we will be back on our series, The Passport Grannies. Right, we're not talking about ES. We done with her. We established her as the queen. She is the queen of the Passport Grannies. Now we're going to be talking about, what's her name? Kenzababe and Vonzetta. Because it's no need to keep talking about ES. We already know what she is. We already know what it's been established that she's the queen. Now we're going to see if we see this ES behavior in them. This paying for everything, this trying to emasculate people. Yeah. Are they doing that too? When things don't go their way, they have a whole temper tantrum, a whole meltdown. But I have a whole meltdown when I get hot, honey. I ain't gonna even lie. I get hot and hungry. YouTube has ruined, yeah. Passport grannies turned their back on their whole family. Kids, grandkids, they don't have no connect. They over there trying to chase after these small boys and make them their man. Better stop doing that. All right, y'all. There's so many comments. I don't even know where. I can't find them. I'm trying to find some that this one. Wow, it's just so many, y'all. I can't even keep up. It's late and she has put her fingers to sleep. Edra, who is she? Jelly Roll. Who y'all talking about? Who are y'all talking about? Oh my God. Yeah, y'all. We gonna the second lieutenant reappeared on ES channel. Oh, the second live stream appeared on ES channel. She took that one down. The second live stream is boring. That's her being her normal fake self. Okay. This is okay. We looked at that one. All right, let me go back up here. And then I'm gonna try to get some, and then we're gonna get off here. Because I just want to do this quick video. In my opinion, it's not natural for a woman to step. No, it's not, from her young daughters. No, that long and doesn't go home to see them, especially when her money was flowing. She can't tell me, no, she can't tell me anything because she could have went home to see her girls. She didn't go home to see them. I can't believe it. I know they got to be women now. But you rather go and stay and chase Vin Man and whoever else and pay them and be on YouTube than to be with your kids. Why do people come to the internet and blast their business? Right. 2 days ago, she was planting flowers. This is crazy behavior. Where are they, friends? I know. So your friend can tell you, don't do that. My friend would tell me, no, don't do that. Don't go online, Kiki. No, that ain't a good idea. That ain't a good idea for you to do that. You mad right now. Like when I get angry, right, at school, before I send out the email, I'll send it to like one of my teacher friends and I let them read it first, okay? Because I don't want to send it off the way what I'm going to say when I'm angry. So I let them read it first. That's what they need to do. I guess they don't have friends like that. And then they come back and they be like, no, don't send that off. Make those changes. It's hard trying to deal with a foreign man in a foreign land that is a masculine lead. Okay, y'all. We're going to have to go. I'm trying to get all these. She doesn't have a good relationship with her kids. No, she doesn't. I heard the kids in the background this morning. I did. You heard the little kid? I heard some little kids too. I thought I heard little kids too. Kiki, are you going in on her today? Are you a grandma love at what? Let me put that up there so I can see it. I can't see that. Kiki, you are going in on her today. Are you a grandma love at Kiki? What? I don't get your question. Ask it again because I don't get the question, okay? It didn't make sense at the end. This is some, yeah, it is crazy, isn't it? Isn't it? That's why I wanted to show it to y'all. That's why I wanted us to see it together. I told y'all, if my memory gonna be scarred, if I'm gonna have scars, y'all gonna have them too. That giggle of yep, that's a crazy woman giggle. Yep, that means I'm crazy and I'm gonna do, ooh, yeah. She is high now that I hear the craziness. I don't know where she is. Then man is gonna get the compound when she's gone. He sure is. He's gonna get everything. Then man is ready for a family. He probably already got one. Yeah, he's past that age. Like 26, 27. That's the age when they start having their babies. That's the time they start. I'm sorry, my face shining. That's when they start having babies. All right. So past that, you better know. If you meet one past that age, you better know he got some kids somewhere. He just ain't telling you about it. Have you seen the woman with the 1-800? That woman called 1-800 the lost too. What woman called 1-800 the lost? Somebody lost? All right, y'all. We're gonna big cultural difference between man, and yes, it is. He's a Muslim. In my opinion, it is not okay. I looked at that one. All right, let's go back up here. So we saw that one. I'm sorry, I know I missed a lot of y'all comments. So many of these women left California to head to Africa. How what? Striking. And you see how they all act. That's really bad. She doesn't have good relationship with her. Okay, we read that. Why do people come? Okay, we did that. Yeah, there's so many of them. I can't even keep up. This woman, this is a lot. This woman is certifiable. I saw when the man picked her up on the bus, he pretended to be lost his phone. That's how he approached. Are you serious? Wow, she is cursing now. Mad as hell. I hope she goes home. He met her on the bus. Are y'all serious? No, they was probably acting. I'm sure they met before that. Honey, that was probably an act. That was probably an act. Because they told me that he was a personal trainer to the foreign ladies. And she was one of the women. She was the one who swooped him up. She's the one that wanted him to wife her. Some of these content creators need to learn to leave the camera off. No, it doesn't. Everything doesn't need to be on camera. You're right. We didn't need to know none of that, especially about her performing oral sex. We don't want to know that you perform oral sex. We don't want to know that you use coochie coupons. We don't want to know any of that. Clash of cultures. Yep. Cost everything. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Wait a minute, y'all. I think somebody did a super chat. Let me go on here and try to find it and show that before we get off of here. How long have we been on here? Let me see. Oh, God, another 3 hours. No, we got to get off of here. Hey, look, y'all. It's our favorite policeman. Mr. Slim. Policeman. Leveraging and soliciting that box for village home improvement is crazy, shorty. Support Kiki Strings Fighter. Aw, thank you, Mr. Scent Policeman. That is so sweet of you. That is so sweet of you. Yeah, to get work done. Thank you, though. Thank you for all your support. And thank you for always stopping by. Why so much drama? Okay. All right, y'all. We're getting off here. We've been on here 3 hours. I'm sorry. It was a good question, CA. I think you had it. Or Cherry had it. Somebody had it, y'all. And I can't find it now. I was trying to answer it, but I can't find it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. So we've been on here 3 hours. This is enough. It would be really good if ES saw this video. Love yourself could be a lesson she takes away from this. This would be a good start. Yes, because you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. You should have got you together before you went to Africa trying to tell somebody else what to do. When you, instead of going to Africa trying to tell these men what to do, trying to emasculate them. He didn't reprocreate the same back to her because he's a Muslim and they don't do that. I don't know what that meant. I don't understand that. And again, she wants to run someplace else. She says she wants to come back to America without a plan. He's not coming to America. He has no, he's not. He's not coming. He got everything he needs. Like he said, he don't need to go nowhere ever. He got animals, he got farm, he got garden. A few months ago, we were praising ES for the first live. You were praising ES on your first live about Miss Kim. And when I commented about her degrading another Black woman, you thought I was ES and then started degrading her. It depends on what we were talking about. It depends on what we were talking about. It depends on what I was talking about. Oh, that's when I didn't think she was a passport granny. Yeah. I certainly didn't think she was a passport granny. Remember me saying that? Oh, yeah, I remember now because your name is Pray Travel Eat. You right. But you know what? The first one, remember, I said I believe she was not a passport granny. And I wasn't praising her. I don't praise her. Okay. But some of the things she was doing was okay. So I thought, until we started seeing all this. And then she started talking about she performed oral sex on this man and she was doing all this stuff with this man and she wasn't even this man's wife. Then she makes this live talking about her husband and Princess Yoko. Who does that? And then just from her conversations, I can tell she's mad because they won't allow her to emasculate them. So I'm glad you all insisted that I do keep her in the study, because when we kept her in the study, it became revealed that not only is she a passport granny, ma'am, she is the queen of passport grannies. And no, I'm not degrading her. Like Princess Yoko said, your character will degrade you. It is her character, ma'am. I'm only showing you her character. I'm not degrading her. ES is a doubt, and she does not know she's a doubt. Okay. She's a doubt, and she doesn't even know it. And that's the saddest thing about it. Facts. They will not be emasculated. No, they're not going to be emasculated at all. And see, they were nice to her in the beginning until they realized, oh, you trying to emasculate me, girl? Bye. I don't need you. Do you see all these women walking around here built nice and cute? What do I need you for? I can get that anywhere. And everybody don't do female circumcision. So some of them got all the parts. So what you saying? What you saying? Right. That's why she about to run, but she doesn't know what, right. She does. And that's why she needed this live stream up to make money, right? But she had to take it down because she didn't want us talking about it. She'll probably put it back up when we get off here. No, I doubt very seriously if I was praising ES, I might have said some nice things about her. But honey, I don't praise people. I don't praise man, I praise God. Oh, he says she also did not heal anybody. She also did not tell anybody he is a Muslim. His culture is based on male dominance. She wants him to be more, emotional towards her needs. And he don't know what she's talking about. He don't know what she's talking about because see, he didn't marry her for love. He married her out of what he can get from her. Okay? And that's for real. That's what he married her for. This is what I can get from this marriage. She can build me a house. She can get me on YouTube. She can get me some money. I can come up quicker. Yeah, so I'm gonna mess with her. He didn't reciprocate the same back to her because he's a Muslim and they don't do that. No. And not a village one. She got her a village one. Some of these thirsty dudes some of them do. But them Africans are not gonna let you emasculate them. I don't care how thirsty they are. They're going to play that game along with you, and then they're going to get all that money, then they're going to be gone. You're going to think you emasculating them. ES, also known as Madam Passport Granny. That's right. Told y'all she wasn't fooling me. You sure did. You sure did. You said she was a bougie passport granny, and I couldn't believe it. But honey, the devil done showed his face. And not only is she a passport granny, honey, not only is she a bougie passport granny, she the queen of the passport grannies. She the one sending out the signal. Come to Ghana, passport grannies. Come to Ghana. I know a crafty, bougie, gaslighting whore when I see one. And that's exactly what she is. That's exactly what she is. That's exactly what she is. Thinking she more than what she is. And you nothing more than a mere streetwalker. 50 years old. And Coochie, how old? Exactly. How old is that? Because she's been using that to pay her bills with, honey. So you know that ain't no good. Kiki, I'll always enjoy your factual shows. Thank you. You know that ain't no good, honey. You know that ain't nothing. Because she used that to pay her debts. What's wrong? Oh, we ain't going back through that, honey. If you don't know, then you don't need to know what's wrong with her character. I believe so too, but this character was on display when he participated, and he did. Sure did. He participated in it. So he getting what he got coming to him too. Sad, but they are, yes, they are. Kendra, exactly. Because he knew that was the prince, but he didn't drop him off at the princess. Okay, so y'all think maybe he didn't know she was going with the prince? Do y'all think that? Do y'all think maybe he didn't know? Because I cannot believe this man would do that. I can't believe he would do that. So do y'all think he knew or he didn't know? Yeah, they are kindred spirit. They're the same. May have played the player first. Yep. They played it. Yeah, exactly. 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 Just like she met the policeman and gave the policeman her number. I guess I wonder if she's going to pay him with coochie coupons. All right. Thank y'all for coming tonight at this last minute. What is today? Tuesday. Okay, y'all. I'm trying to get all this done before, like I told y'all, before I go back. All right. So we're going to get back on our grannies, passport grannies, this weekend, Saturday. Remember, we're doing Kinzababe, and we're just going to look at this stuff. Do they do what ES do? Do they emasculate their men? Do they flash their money around? Do they build stuff? And then expect him to be their boy toy. And when he say, no, you're not going to emasculate me, they get an attitude. And how are we going to tell? It's because he's going to leave. He's going to leave. He's going to get tired of her and he's going to leave. And the whole time, he's going to have another woman. Another woman to make him feel like a man because she know how to play the game while the granny support everybody. Because ES the one taught him how to go spend all that money, honey. If that man really loved her, he would have told her, do not spend a lot of money on my family like that. Okay? But he didn't stop her. They want you to. I'm going to show y'all on Saturday. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off here. No, I don't think they are really married, but we don't know. I'm sorry about the questions if I didn't get a chance to answer them. But Why do people come on? Okay, we did all that. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. We get ready to get off of here. Okay, thank y'all so much for coming out. And don't forget, next Saturday, we're going to go back to our series about the passport grannies. All right. So if you want to see the video, remember you can rewind it and you can see it again because I have it here on my channel. All right. Thank y'all so much. And you guys have a good evening. And I will see y'all later.